Good vibes to all my friends out there. How y'all doing this morning? Always good vibes. Got an exciting show coming up. Got some really cool friends coming on with us. Had a little talk. Of course, we got Shine in the house this morning. Welcome to Guy and Shine Show, 10 a.m. to 12. Always after show. We appreciate y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good vibes to all my friends out there. Let me get over here to the comments section. See everybody. Hey there, how's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. I'm gonna get ready and come through everyone. Let me get on my I'm getting so technologically advanced here, guys, that I can do two things at once. Imagine that. Huh? I'm slow, but I'm steady. Okay. Let's see. I gotta. Good morning. Good vibes to every one of you guys. Good morning. Good vibes. I appreciate everybody. I see you there. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all very much. Good morning. This is Creating Change. My name's Guy. This is Guy and Shine Show, 10 to 12. We appreciate every one of y'all being here. I appreciate you guys coming in. You'll have to bear with me because I'm doing all this stuff, and it's kind of some of it's kind of new with adding, not doing everything. So I'm trying, guys. Just understand that I'm doing the best that I know how to do. And I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every daggone one of you being here. Yes, got a good show coming up this morning. We got a guest, Gaston's guitar covers. I'm excited to get to talk to him. Seems like one of those kind of people that me and Shine's just gonna have fun with, and we're just gonna have a conversation with. And I got Mr. William, who's always in my chat. And guys, he's underrated himself as a musician. He's a very good guitar player and seems like just a humble kind of man. So I can't wait to get to speak to him this morning. He's going to be coming on around 10:30, and we're just going to see where that conversation goes. And then we're going to have Gaston guitar covers on. Excellent singer. Got one of those good voices. Just sounds real, and excellent guitarist. So, just excited, guys. It seems to be coming on for us, man, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Let me get to my comments now. Hey, and I'm going to tell you, I know the glasses may seem just a bit ridiculous. I don't care. Makes my eyes feel better, guys. Man, I don't know how y'all work on these computers all day and look at it. I swear I don't, because just a few hours last week that I spent all up in here trying to figure some of this stuff, it killed me. I just don't like it. I can't handle it. But anyway, guys, Gaston's guitar covers. Howdy, brother. I seen you earlier this morning. He's coming on with us, brother William. I see you, brother. I see you. Email for you. Okay. Yeah, but it'll be fine, brother. It'll be fine. No problem. Boogie time. Hi, Miss Boogie. I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably working and doing 20 different things at one time. I don't know how you do it, but I thank you and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Holt. I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Holzcatter. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but no disrespect ever meant. I appreciate you being here. There's Elevated Einstein. I appreciate you, my brother. You know I do. Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate you, man. And we got Doug the Poking Guitars today. There's another fellow. Man, now the only bits of music that I've seen him play has been like, electric stuff. But I mean, if you can play electric, you play acoustic, it's just all same thing. But he plays electric that I've seen, and man, just cool. Outstanding guitarist. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning. Thank you for sharing, man. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Holtzcatter, once again, I hope I'm saying that properly. I'm trying. I appreciate you, man. We got 10 in the house this morning. I appreciate every one of you. I don't know how to say this name, but thank you. Thank you, and know that I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mama Bum. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I see you right there. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here, Christoph Flash. Guys, know that I'm doing the moderating and everything over here on my side right now. And when I get done talking, then I'll come back through and I'll hook y'all up that I know and everything and see you in here. Just know that I'm doing my best, okay? But Miss Boogie, thank you again for being here. Mama Bowman, thank you for being here. Chris the Flash, as always, brother, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. Surviving Together. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's see. All right, guys. Hey, there's Gaston's guitar cover down here. Yeah, man. Our brother's going to be coming up and sharing a little bit of his stuff with us. And fortunately, we got a little bit of his music that we can share with everybody. And I just appreciate everybody being here. Got Miss Boogie Time in the house. Wonderful young lady. If you haven't met her yet, she does some great music. She has Boogie Time music, and she has her regular YouTube. I don't know how you say it. Just, she's got a channel for her music, and then she's got a channel for other stuff. But great person. We've been fortunate enough to have her on and speak with me and Sean. Actually, the first, person that was on with Guy and Shine. That's Guy and Shine show. So we appreciate you. And as you know, always 1,000% support from us. I like to start with this song just because it's one of them I can always get myself through. Been playing it and singing it for a lot of years. And I don't think there's any better way than to kind of just start the morning off with good vibes and a howdy to everybody. This is Creating Change with Guy and Shine, the Guy and Shine show. And I'm going to start it the way I feel it. So. I'm standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother home. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Lord, I told that Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow. For this body you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Lord, I told that Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow. For this body you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went home, almost lonesome. Miss my mother, she was gone. No brother, sisters crying. What a home so sad and alone. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. Oh, bitter home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. All right. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. Good vibes to everybody. Welcome, welcome. Guy and Shine Show. We appreciate y'all being here with us. I see everybody in here. Let me do some yeah. Hey, your boy getting it figured out. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna be like a little guru. I'm gonna be a guru at this by the time it's all said and done. I see y'all in here, man. I'm coming through. Appreciate you guys, man. I'm slow, but I'm steady, y'all. I'm slow, but I'm steady. I just appreciate good vibes. Always good vibes in my chat. Always good vibes all the way around on my channel. And that's just the way we do it. And we don't change it up. And we're just going to keep doing it, guys. So we appreciate y'all being here. Let me come through where I can actually see. Guys, I know they look ridiculous, but it does help, man. I'm going to get me some better ones to put on so that I can actually see and be able to, do everything. But hey, Matiko Dillard, I appreciate you being here. I know the mic is cutting out. I know I got a sucky mic on here and I'm using this computer, but we're going to get her squared away. But I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate the feed. I do appreciate you letting me know that. Thank you. Guys, appreciate you. Down the road, appreciate you, Jamie, Chris the Flash. I don't know how to say this name, but I appreciate you being here. Okay, thank you. Not no disrespect. I just don't even want to try. Don't even know how to go about even trying. So I don't want to mutilate it, because if I try, I probably will mutilate the sound of it or the way that it's supposed to be. But I appreciate you sincerely. But thank you, guys. Let's see if I found. Oh, look there. I think I may have found Brother Shine in the house. What's up, Shine? How's it going, my man? I think your mic is muted on my side. Sorry about that.
That is correct. Is that better?
You're on. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Oh man, no complaints, no complaints. We got 11 people in the house. We got Brother William.
Yes,
We got
sir.
Christy Flash. We got Boogie Time. We got all kinds of people. Go ahead and say howdy to everybody, my brother.
Well, good day, everybody. I see here. I was trying to tinker with some stuff in the background. But yeah, I see Boogie. I see everybody in here. I heard a guy shouting you out when I was in the background. It's good to see y'all. We appreciate y'all. How about that Super Bowl game? Man, that was wild. I don't know if any of y'all watched it, but it was pretty crazy, man. I hadn't watched the Super Bowl in quite a few years, and man, by halftime, I was like, I think they pretty well got this licked, man. It's pretty crazy. So I didn't watch the whole tail end of it, but I seen the score this morning, and I thought, wow, that was just what a blowout. But things are good up here on this end of things. I mean, God been working over the weekend, wanting to bring some new stuff. We were able to line up a few people for today, figure out some kind of cool things that we weren't able to do before that we were trying to figure out. So we got that figured. So that'll be a cool surprise today. And yeah, aside of that, things are going pretty well, man. Yeah.
Man, it's getting so exciting. You were talking about some of the new things we've been able to apply, and I wanted to start off this morning and share with everybody
Yeah.
a little taste of Gaston's guitar covers. We were fortunate enough to figure out how to get him or get his stuff, properly loaded up, and I'd like to share it with everybody.
Absolutely.
So, without further ado, let me get one. This so far is my favorite one.
Yep.
I've listened to all that he sent me, and then a couple that he didn't send me. And man, I'm telling you, dude, just one of those people that I think maybe just doesn't even realize that
Oh,
he
I think so too.
does a fine job. And
Yep. I agree.
so we're here to we're here to convince him otherwise.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir,
hey,
indeed.
if he just watches you and I long enough, he'll see that, man, if these
It ain't
goofballs can
that
do this,
hard.
then I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But guys, this is Guy and Shine here. We're gonna let Gaston have a little time on here with this video that we're able to pull up. And you guys just enjoy this. This is a song that he did. It's a cover, "A Life Worth Living" by Larry Fleet, and just a wonderful, wonderful, outstanding job. So I'm
Yep.
gonna play. See
Right
you
on.
on the backside.
Awesome.
Well, those who know me well, though I'm known for raising hell, I've got scars and I've got stories, can't believe I live to tell. No, it ain't hard to see, I ain't the man I wanna be, but I try to love everyone God puts in front of me. That's a life worth living. I wanna spend my days with the time we're given so quickly slips away. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven, that's a life worth living. There's a tear that I can dry, don't you know I'm gonna try. When I see the wild in me, in my young boy's eyes, I forgive like I'm forgiven. Pick him up when he falls down. Make sure he knows that his old man will always be around. That's a life worth living. The way I wanna spend my days with the time we're given so quickly slips away. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven. That's a life worth living. That's a life worth living. I may not live to be 100, never see the 7 wonders, but as long as I've got you here by my side, that's a life worth living. The way I want to spend my days, and it feels like heaven when you look at me that way. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven. It's a life worth living, so I'll keep on living. It's life worth living.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Guys, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Enough said, right? Enough said. Wow. I just absolutely, I love it. I love it. I do. And I don't know why I'm freezing up here. I'm freezing up. I don't know why. If it was just a glitch, I don't know. But we're back. We're back. Guys, appreciate everybody being here, man. Yeah, Elevated Einstein. I'm with you, man. I love that dude. I'm telling you, man. Oh, that's one of them that you know, man, kind of in the back going, man, dang. You know what I'm saying? Kind of one of them deals where you're like, geez, that really hits home. You know what I'm saying? Like, phew. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying? But guys, I appreciate everybody being here, man. Got Boogie Time still in the house. We got, hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We got Crystal's World in the house. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We got Elevated Einstein. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Surviving Together. Crystal's World. Appreciate you for being here. We got Doug the Pogan Guitars. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you very much. We got William, Brother William in the house. We got Brother William in the house. He's getting ready to come up with us. I'm gonna turn this thing off because I feel like it's causing me issues, but I know how to get back and forth now. So I'm genius stuff here, guys. Well, maybe not quite genius stuff, but for me, elevated. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go, man. What's up? You got your mic turned on? Yeah, you good?
Yeah, that's a beautiful song. I was like,
oh man, dude, I'm telling you that I listened to it a couple different times last night, man.
Yeah, it was good, real good. I like that song. A great voice, man.
Oh man, you ain't kidding, man.
Yeah,
you ain't kidding.
Really good. I said you sound kind of like Garth Brooks. That was my personal opinion.
We got 11 people in the house, Sean. Shout out to 11 people in the house. Down the road, Boogie Time, Chris the Flash, Mama Bowman, Living Life, William. We got I think it's Fanny 92. Fanny 92. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope I'm saying that proper. Never no disrespect, man. Chris the Flash. Let's see, Miss Boogie Time. Miss Boogie Time, thank you very much. Surviving Together, thank you. Thank you. Gaston's Guitar Covers, he's here with us, and he's going to be coming up soon. I am going to be Brother William. Just so you know, I'm going to be putting the link down in the bottom, and you as well, Gaston. I'm going to be putting the link down here, and that will be your ticket in. So just know I'm going to be doing that, and it does not make my stomach hurt now to say I'm going to be putting a link in. Hey, last week, man, just thinking about it, when we was getting ready to have Miss Boogie Time come up, I'm gonna tell this story forever. But I swear, when she wrote in there, put the link down here, my stomach started hurting. I was like, oh God, I
Yeah.
gotta put a link
Yeah.
in. You know, now I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh, I'll
man.
put the link in. Let me show you, I can do that.
Well, it's the little wins, man. You know,
It's the little man. I
you
was
gotta
like,
count them all. Gotta count
hey,
every one of them.
man, I'm telling you, dude, when I learned how y'all was doing that copy and paste a couple weeks back, maybe 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
hey, I was like, man, you got to be kidding me, because I thought all y'all was in here doing like
Oh yeah,
typing that. I was like,
rapid fire messaging.
quit it. There's no way,
Yeah.
no way. And I finally was like, I'm gonna get this. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
got it, man. But
Persistence
man, we've got
overcoming resistance,
9
man.
people still in the house. Man, I'm telling you, we got a bunch. We got a
Yeah.
bunch. And if I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, we
sorry.
appreciate all you. If we do miss anybody, we go back after just so everybody knows.
Yeah,
And
now that I know how to,
yeah, and
you
also like,
Gaston.
we watch the replays too because sometimes we do miss things and like there's little comments in there that are pretty
I'm gonna get
important.
that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that link sent down here, just so that Gaston and William will have it. And Gaston, or William, anytime that you want to go ahead and uh come on in, then we'll get ready and speak with you that way. I mean, dude, just know, relax. It's just me and Sean. We're just hanging out, man. It ain't
Oh
nothing. Don't even be intimidated at all. Is all I ask you. Now I'm gonna go up here because Sean, hey Sean, I'm gonna mute myself out, and I'm gonna go hunt a email that was sent to me and see if I can get it down here.
yeah. Okay, go
All
for it.
right, I'm muting out for you.
Sure. So, guy's gonna try and find an email in case you missed that. I know he's been working very very hard to the point where he's burnt his retinas, hence the sunglasses. Um, and it's been an interesting ride over the past week, just kind of getting this going and flowing and doing all that kind of goes on into the background, and it takes quite a bit to go into it and to overcome a lot of it with the tech stuff has been a trying time, but definitely worth doing, just to be able to bring something in that's smoother, and the appreciation that we have for everybody that is in the chat that continuously is coming, and also that's willing to come up and talk and share anything that you've got. It's been incredible so far just with the stuff that we've been sent. So I hope that anything that you do want to do, that you are doing to the best that you possibly can, and send it in, and like you said, this is for everybody. So you know sometimes it takes a minute, to kind of get used to being in front of this thing and doing your thing, but we got it figured out now that we think we can present it in a way where it comes across consistently and evenly. So anything that you want to do, let us know. We even got some photography and stuff like that going on, which is really cool. um, pretty neat to see a lot of the things coming back. For me, because I'm coming to you guys out of Canada, if you don't know that. So about 5 years ago when everything happened and everything shut down, I didn't think that we'd ever see kind of music coming back out, live music coming back out, poetry, a community like this. Period. It was a very long up and down period, of just being locked in your home, and I think it's incredible that we were able to have this community. We're able to have all y'all here doing what you're doing, and being a part of it, whether it's, you know, just hanging out with us or you want to come up and be part of it, absolutely come up and be part of it. And, you know, all about, like Guy says all the time, good vibes. And in the morning, I find this is a good way to kind of set your tune in for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? It kind of gets me going, jumping out the gate, and you know, the rest of the day is just let's go through her. You know?
Indeed, indeed, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, we've come a long ways in this past week,
Yes, sir.
with the things that we've applied ourselves to and learned, and man, I'm excited about everything that we got going on. We got Gaston waiting backstage for us.
Perfect.
Will, you can also go ahead and chime in if you want to, just so that we've got you. That way we know that everything's took care of, and we can go out of order if you want. I was going to bring Will in and then Guy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you
However
know,
you
it
want.
doesn't matter. But we'll get to. Hey, we got DT Hope 23. Good morning, guys. Just stopping by to say hello. Just got to work. God bless you all. God bless you, my brother. Hey, shout out to DT Hope 23.
Yes.
Hey man, I'm going to be reaching out to you, and I'd like for you to come on with Guy and Shine. Uh, one when it's at your convenience. And I'd like to just shout your channel out. I'd like to get to talk to you. I'd like to get to just ask you some questions and just speak to you. Just us get to talk to you. Just the conversation about what you're about, what your channel's about. Shout you out, whatever. But I'm throwing that out there at you, and I would love to be able to do that. Thank you for the like and share. I appreciate you, my man. I
Absolutely.
appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you.
But thank you very much for being here. We got Doug the Pogan Guitars down the road. Jamie, appreciate you, brother. We got Surviving Together, Mama Bowman, Gaston's guitar covers. We got Fanny 92. We got Elevated Einstein. That's my brother. I know exactly who you are. Good to see you. Melissa, my sister. That's my real sister. Melissa and my mommy right there. Hi, Mom. Hi, Missy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. Surviving Together's in the house. Miss Boogie Time. Crystal's World. And I don't know how to say your name, but God bless you for being here, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Doug the Pogan Guitarist. Hey, Sean, if you haven't been around to see Doug the Pogan Guitarist yet, he's a killer electric guitarist, man.
Is that the fellow
You know
who
what I
did Cat
mean?
Scratch Fever?
He can play, dude.
Cat Scratch.
Now this is a younger fella that I'm,
Okay. Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Gaston, just so you know, brother, your phone is orientated. You're sideways on me. You're going to have to turn your phone.
Just. Yep.
Yup. There you go, my man. You're looking good, brother. Yup. You're looking good. You got about, yep, you're looking great. You're looking great. I'm gonna bring you up here in just a couple minutes. So don't even be nervous, because it's just gonna be talking with me and
Just
Shine.
enjoy the olives in the green room. We finally got the seeds removed.
Yeah, we got the green room going, man. We're getting high tech up in here, guys. I'm telling you, man.
No idea. The upgrades have been
It's
incredible.
like we got they're like, dang, man. Dang, you know what I mean? But hey, well, without further ado, man, I've been so excited about getting to talk to Gaston and Will, and William. I don't care which order it is, but we got Gaston in the house, so I am going to attempt. We're bringing you up, Gaston. We're bringing you up, so get your clothes on.
Yeah. Whatever you want to wear.
All right, he's dressed. That's a good thing. All right, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Thanks for the hair, Shine.
Oh, you're welcome, man. I got about another 21 feet I can send you within the next week, so don't worry about it.
Cool. When I had hair, that's the haircut I had. I'd shave it on the sides and keep it growing at the top. So.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? I turned 21. That's what happened.
That's awesome, man.
What a way to start, man.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Yes.
That was wicked. Right into the gate. I remember my uncle one time, he's like, why the hell do you have your hair like that? He's like, you look like a sumo wrestler. I was like, is this a joke at my weight or my hair? I'm not sure which way I can go on this one. He was bald, so I think he was just angry at me. But anyway, excellent,
Yeah.
show, man. That was
Sound check, guys. Can you all hear me?
I can hear you. Can
Okay.
you hear
Yeah.
me?
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool. Because
how long have
I
you
can
been
hear you.
playing? How long have you been playing guitar?
I started when I was about, I'd say, 10 years old.
Okay.
And I played from when I was like 10 to 20. And then I didn't play for 20 years.
Yeah.
And I picked that up again 2 years ago. And oh, was it frustrating, man? You can't do notes anymore. The strumming, everything's gone.
Yeah, man.
Cars, all the chords just go bit, bit, bit.
Yeah, yeah, buzzing on everything. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But I was able to pick it up quicker the second time around. So
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, a lot of it's just getting your muscles back. It's, getting lined
Yep.
back up with, because you already know where to put them. It's just getting them back to getting to where you put them at. That's the trick, man. But
Yep.
go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
that's true, man. Because I know I kind of had a similar
I
experience.
lost sound, guys. Give me a minute.
Oh, you
You're
lost
good.
sound?
You're good.
You're good. We can hear
I
you.
mean, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Check, check, check.
Check, 1, 2. I think is he on a wireless phone?
He's on wireless earbuds, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
'cause if I put you guys through the phone, it'll echo back into it. Right?
Really? Huh.
Maybe it won't. I can try.
Yeah, you're good there. That whatever you just did was pretty good there.
Yeah, try it there.
Yeah, I can still hear you guys a little bit. So
Oh, that's good. You're coming through good there. When you're like
Yeah, you're
kind of
doing.
right there. Yeah, I had a problem with that too. I was using just the phone, and I noticed if I moved my head or I was too far away, like you know what I mean, you really notice the in and out. So I just got a little clip on here now.
Yeah, yeah,
Works good. Works good. But
yeah.
but yeah, man, yeah, not playing and losing your hands. Back to that. I know. I don't know how many years exactly, but it would have had to been around 10 years, of not playing. And on my chord hand, I actually these two fingers started to curl up. I had to start doing exercises.
Yeah, stretches.
That was a weird motion,
Yeah.
But yeah, but I did
Yeah.
have to do exercises on a weight to get my fingers, and then you got to get your calluses back, you know what I mean, and all
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
it's quite a journey. So do you play now just for like the fun of it, or do you gig, or do you do anything like that, or I don't know if you can hear us.
I don't think he can hear us, man. I think he's. Can you hear us, Gaston? You
No,
can't hear us.
you can't hear us. Yeah, that's
You're all right. Just keep working with it,
yeah.
brother. You'll get it. You'll get it.
You'll get her.
Ain't no big deal at all. But yeah, man. Hey, I tell you what. While he's working on that, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and play this other video that I
sure.
have of him
Yeah.
doing another song because it's another outstanding song. I just happened to play the one that that was just the one that I
No,
liked right off. But
absolutely. Let him rip. Like everything. I love what the man's doing. So yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let this one rip, and I'll see you on the other side, brother.
Sounds good, my man.
we are. What a day. Soon I'll watch him drive away, and they're leaving with a million prayers I've prayed. Before he caught another's eyes, he's had mine for his whole life. He's been the beating heart inside my chest. He's all grown up now. He'll always be my little man. My little man. Salute.
That was beautiful.
Man, oh man, wow.
I
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, come on, man.
You have to forgive me, but like I don't. That was that a cover song?
That's a cover song, man.
It was. It's My Little Man by Brittany Kellogg.
Okay, well, wow,
Yeah.
man, incredibly well done. I heard that last night, and it had the exact same effect it had on me today. The way that you run that together in your voice is just fantastic, man. I really enjoy your stuff.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. So now, like, I was asking before, I don't know if you caught it or not, but do you do any like live shows, or do you just what kind are you up to now musically?
No, I'll tell you a bit of my story and it'll help.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, I started working at a casino, and 2 years into it, I got this big vertigo attack. You ever been really drunk? The whole room starts spinning.
Oh, never. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So everything started spinning. I was falling over like someone was pushing me over. Went to the doctor. They said I was like breathing too quick. It was anxiety, and that's what was causing it, which didn't make sense. But long story short, I had a Meniere's disease.
Oh, my Lord, man.
So I get vertigo attacks. They last like 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours. I was bedridden for like 2, 3 months at a time, getting attacks every day,
Holy
and it completely destroyed my left ear.
wow.
So, and in the process, you get so much anxiety in that because you never know when you're gonna have another attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like stressful situations, like playing on stage, something like that. It's
Okay, so
it,
it would aggravate that to the point where
yeah, it just got very, and it killed my confidence altogether. Right? It kind of changed who I am in a way.
I
I
got
used
you.
to be like I did martial arts, and I used to be a bit maybe a bit too cocky at times, but I was really confident person,
Yeah.
and it really humbled me.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that, man. I think we've all been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My question was like this something that like just kind of, if you don't mind answering, did it just kind of come out of the blue, or was there a particular cause for it, or do you know?
I just came out of the blue. They don't know what causes it. They don't
Wow.
know if it's hereditary or how it happens. But once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
And I'm now 85% deaf in my left ear,
Holy.
and I got 3 different tones of tinnitus. Like
Okay.
I had a beep and a
Yeah.
boop and then a woo 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 at all times. And
Man.
I always feel like I'm on a boat. It's like I'm always doing this, even though I'm not, right? Because
Yeah.
your ears control your equilibrium, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. In 2019, I got in a bad wreck, and it was, I used to do, I was a boxer when I was up to 16, and then I was in judo as well. So back then, I mean, we're going back. I mean, you had gloves, but we didn't wear helmets. There was none of that like protective stuff. You know what I mean? So 2019, I took a snap the right way, and it caused a traumatic brain injury. So like I have
Mm.
things now where like I'll have that ring in, just incredible headaches, like blinding headaches, where I just got to sit in the dark for a few hours. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, so I can relate to that a bit, man, because that part of losing yourself, for me, what it affects the most is my memory. Like I have a calendar, and like I have to write every single thing down on that calendar for the day, right? Because if not, it's gone. And I'll tell you, the first 2.5 years I was dealing with that, man, I did not know if I was going to be able to, if I even wanted to push on anymore, because how much it changed meet. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That part of yourself that you lose. But then,
Yeah.
you know, then I kind of had a buddy of mine who went through something similar, and he said, well, he goes, you know, it ain't half bad to forget some of the stuff from back then. He goes, you got to kind of look at the strengths that you got now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guess that's a one spin on it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't. You know, when then the things kind of catch up with you, I guess like as my grandfather used to say, he said, you won't be 10 feet tall and bulletproof forever. You know what I mean? And well, sometimes I hear him saying that on days when you're dealing with
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's what's been cool about the whole YouTube thing is because I can do it, you know, whether it's music or doing what me and Guy are doing and getting a great opportunity to speak to you. It works in a way where we have control and you don't have to worry about being on a stage in a room full of people and just the noise
Mhm.
that comes with that. You know what I mean? So, wow, man,
Yeah.
very cool. So,
Yeah.
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 very
I
cool.
ha- I have a friend that dealt with the same thing as you. He was a fighter in hockey
Yeah,
and fought like a lot, and now he's got cluster headaches. He has got to sit in the dark room at times, and yeah,
that's
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I coach
yeah,
hockey. I coach hockey now. I'm lucky that I can get back on the ice, but I got to wear like an extra special helmet, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And only coach. I can't play anymore because yeah,
yeah,
that's where I got the most banged up, man. And like I was a demon, and that was the job back then. Just go on the go on the ice,
yeah,
drop the gloves, pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
I
but
played hockey for 9 years, and the last year I played, my dad at the end of the year, because I got suspended half the games from fighting.
yeah.
So my dad said, he said, Gusto, he said, if you want to box, how about you just join boxing?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I don't know, it's just more fun on the ice. You know what I mean? Like it's not even like it was a different time. The game was played different back then, you know. So
Mm,
what's been cool watching like is like I'm coaching 10 to 12 year olds that are playing B in AAA, right? And the level of them more focusing on like with because I mean you know fighting now is just you can't even don't even think about it anymore. They'll throw you right out, right? But
mm,
watching them advance in the skill set and the speed of the game is unreal. I mean, even at this age, because they're not worried about, you know, oh, I'm going to get rammed into the boards or I'm going to get, you know, hammered on, which is kind of cool. But it did take a lot of the competitiveness out of the game as well. You know what I mean? Like that other kind of side of the competitiveness. Um,
yeah,
so it's hard to kind of teach that. But they kind of, one thing I realized from working with other guys, like, I think we're like pretty close in age. I know like when we played, you know, you had to wear a suit and tie on game day, you know what I mean? Like it was you listen to your coach or like you'd get ripped on big time. And now it's a lot of guys from that era that are coaching and they have a hard time making the shift that like you can't scream and yell at these guys. Like you know what I mean? Like that technique just doesn't work anymore.
mm,
So
yeah,
it's a bit frustrating, but it comes out naturally. So it was an interesting process, and I guess something that I learned for myself that I wish I had known maybe 25 years ago. You know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and what you said about memory and that me between that, I got diagnosed bipolar too 5 years ago when my son was 2 years old, and
yep,
all of that affected my memory. There's a lot I don't remember. I used to be able to play songs start to finish, lyrics, chords, everything.
yep,
If you notice on my videos, I'm always looking down. It's
yeah.
because I can only play with these now.
Hey,
Okay,
hey.
If
yeah,
I don't have the sheet in front of me,
yeah.
I'll get lost completely.
Well,
I
So
understand that dilemma.
yeah,
yeah,
I'm even more impressed with that, man, because I see I can't do that.
No.
I can't read and play at the same time. But
Uh-uh.
I agree with you, man. Like I used to be able to sit down and like play a 2.5 hour set of covers, originals, you know what I mean, and never miss a beat. And now it's like, what were them words again? Well, just
yeah,
the first one.
yeah.
You know. But yeah.
Well, Gaston, I have to ask a couple little questions myself. One,
Shoot.
I guess, have you found that music has helped in your therapy for yourself with the things that you've experienced that's happened to you?
Yes. Yeah. Because like when I had Meniere's disease, getting all those attacks, you get down a lot. Like I got in deep depressions, and it really changes who you are, humbles you. But you have to adapt and be thankful for what you have. That's why I started playing music, and I was like, I used to really enjoy playing guitar and singing, even though I wasn't the best. Like I should pick it up again.
Yep.
So, and it's like the covers I do, anything I play, I can only learn a song if it means something to me.
Yeah.
If I'm not like, if I don't have any attachment to it, I won't do a good job with it, I find.
Yeah, me too, Gaston.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same way. If a song catches my ear, I can learn it like that. If it's
Yeah.
like when I played with that little band and they played songs from the 60s all the way up to the modern songs that was on the radio. And there was songs that they would ask me to do that I hated. It was like, I hate this song. I hate everything about this song. I don't even like myself when I do this song. It's like,
And you're making me wear a wig. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
like, come on, man. You know what I mean? You want me to get pom poms and some stretch pants on too? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. This ain't supposed to be a comedy show. It's supposed to be me singing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, well, Gaston, what was your musical influences coming up as a youngin and just as a
I like everything. Except for like opera
right.
and really like classical music, like. But apart from that, I like Eminem. I like when I was young, it was country, Randy Travis, stuff like that. And then I got two older brothers, and they were into Megadeth, Metallica, Guns N' Roses. So I idolized them. So growing up, I listened to that music too. So and then when I was in high school, I played in the band. We played Green Day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
mostly,
I loved all that stuff back in the day, man. All
Yeah.
that you just named off.
yeah, I still listen to rap and different music like that, but you won't hear me do a rap cover because
Nah,
I cover what I can actually play.
yeah. I don't think you'll have to worry about me covering any Eminem or anything like.
Yeah.
Or you know,
Well,
I
I'm
like
the
to
only
hear
one-
it
I'm the
sometimes.
only odd man out here, I guess.
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
all that, Sean. You can have all that, man.
I
I got too long of a drawl when I speak to even think about doing any kind of rap, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. Just means I can't do it.
Nah,
Just
hey,
means I
man.
can't do it.
Hey.
I got a little funny story for you guys. Like I said, I started playing when I was like 10, 11. I played this little show at school, right? Played 2 songs when I was maybe 12. And then one of our teachers, remember the big video cameras? This guy was videotaping all sorts of events and that bit on a tripod.
Yeah.
So he said, we got this summer, we got a little concert, les petites étoiles de l'Acadie, the little stars of Acadia. So he said, prepare 2 songs and, you'll come by on this day and we'll get you to play 2 songs. So I said, okay. So I started listening to the radio for songs that I liked that I could play. So I learned 2 songs. First song went by all right. Second song, I remember every time I got to the chorus, I'd see him out of the corner of my eye because he was videotaping and he was just dying of laughter like this every time I hit the chorus. He was just laughing and giggling.
Yeah.
And it stuck in my mind. And years later, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, why was he giggling? And then it hit me. No one asked me what songs I was going to play. I played Tom Petty, You Don't Know How It Feels,
Mm-hmm.
in front of families with kids and that. Well, the chorus, I'm 12 years old. I don't even know what a joint is. It goes, let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint. Let's...
Turn the radio black.
And come to find out, this guy was a pot smoker, my 4th grade teacher.
Yeah.
And he's in the corner. He's in the corner with the tripod, and he's just giggling because I'm singing this. I don't know what I'm singing about in front of families with little kids. All the parents must have been like, and all the parents must have been like, oh, this poor kid. He doesn't know what he's singing.
Your teacher was probably high. That's why he was over there giggling, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think I loved having the teachers like that back then, man. Like we had a couple real, stoners type fellas, and like there was one guy supposed to teach us math. He'd show up, he'd be half asleep in his chair with his guitar on his lap, and then he'd wake up and just play Zeppelin for like the 45 minutes in class and be over. It's a really cool dude. But where are you from, Gaston?
I'm from the Maritimes, from New Brunswick.
No way, because when you said Acadian, I was primary, like I lived on Prince Edward Island until I was about 5, but
Okay.
then we moved to Riverview. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, man. So
That's
like
45 minutes away from where I live. Yeah.
no way, yeah. So Shediac and all that. It's like we I try to get down. I was down in August there last year, so it was pretty cool. It was my first time back home in about 6 7 years back down that way. So it was nice to meet a lot of guys. A lot of my friends still live there. Like you know what I mean. They work for the power company and stuff like that. So it was nice to get home. What do you do now, like to keep yourself busy outside of YouTube?
YouTube's a lot of my life, actually. I watch a lot of podcasts like Sean Ryan show and all sorts of stuff. I listen to music a lot.
Yeah,
I'm a stay-at-home dad now,
nice.
so
How
during
old?
the day,
Oh, sorry. Go
uh,
ahead.
yeah, he's 7 years old. You were gonna ask my son?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's 7 years old. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I think it's a real privilege to have been. It wasn't something I had intended on ever having kids. You know what I mean? I just when you're younger and doing the rock and roll thing in sports, it's like, I don't think that's the way it's gonna go. And ended up having one.
Hmm.
My son's 9.5, and man, that's what I was kind of getting at with like the hockey stuff. Like what I like is I kind of learned, you know, like I said, that screaming and hollering technique doesn't work so well if you actually sit back and listen, and you know what I mean. We're there for them. My feel's
Yeah.
learning as much from him as he's learning from me. You know what I mean? It's a really cool
Hmm.
relationship. So I'm very fortunate for that. I know Guy as well. As his son's a little bit older.
Hey, hey, I tell you what, man. Oh, you guys are firing it up. I'm just gonna shout out our chat because everybody's
Sure.
saying hi. Gaston, we got a bunch of people in here sending prayers up and just saying good morning to you and just saying howdy. We got
Oh,
Hello
that's
Kitty
beautiful.
in here. We got Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Hello, Miss Kitty. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. We got Surviving Together. Down the road, Jamie, I appreciate you being here. I know you got to go. Missy, that's my sister, Mommy and Missy. Praying for Gaston. Sure sounds good. Um,
No, thank you.
that's my mother and my sister. My mom. That's really my mom and my sister. We
That's
had
beautiful.
Mama Bowman living. That's Miss Boogie Time's mommy. She was in here with Miss Boogie earlier. They had to go back to work. Um, Brother William, you've been in the chat with Brother William for
Yes.
you know who I'm talking about. And
I
hey,
That's
yeah,
how I explain
yeah,
it.
don't know how he does
like
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
And he's all in the chat saying, "I don't play a whole lot. I'm not really
this
good." And
whole
you're
thing. Yeah.
like, dude,
It's like-
I'm just gonna
And
put my
it's
guitar back up here on the wall and just be
yeah.
like,
Yeah. If you can't play, I retire officially.
I
You've
quit.
heard it here.
I quit. I'm done. It's wall art at this point, man.
and he
Uh,
says he's got a crappy guitar, but it's a beautiful one.
It
oh
is.
My
man, that
my first
nickel's nice, dude.
my first guitar, the chords were raised so high up, you have to like push them in to do a note.
Oh yeah. Did you buy it at Steve's Music? Or what was it called?
Someone gave it to me.
Oh, so, yeah.
I
I
see
know
you,
why
brother
now.
William. I see you, brother William. Technical issues happen, brother. I get it, man. It's
Yeah.
all cool. You can come on whenever you're able to, brother William. I get it, man. But I appreciate the effort, and we'll have you on whenever you can get here. We got Gaston guitar covers in the house, which I've been excited to do because you do a lot of the same style of music that I listen to already. Those songs that you sent me, I knew the original. You know, I know I
Okay.
know the song before you ever sent it to me. I kind of knew the song. You know, like the Larry Fleet song. I knew that. Had heard that song before. But I love. What I like about covers when I hear cover songs, what I listen for right off is, are they trying to mimic
Mhm.
or are they singing me a song?
Yeah.
And what I like is when I go to your songs, I don't hear you trying to sing from one artist to the next. You sing the song as
Yeah.
Gaston from
Yeah.
one song
Yeah.
to the next, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that
This
because
most
I try myself to do that.
And most of those artists, I couldn't sing what they sing because some of them are awesome. They can do runs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to sing it like them, but it still doesn't come out like them, right? Because you're your own person. So I just stick to what I can do. I just accepted, yeah, this is how I play. So if some people enjoy it, that's good.
Yeah.
Like when I started my channel, I used to send a couple songs to my best friend, right? And one day we're hanging out watching UFC, and he looks at me, he's like, "Just so you know, man," he's like, "You can't sing." I'm like, well, I'm like, I'm not the best singer. I understand that. He's like, no, you don't understand. You're not a singer. You're just not. And
I'm a best friends, baby, best friends.
And I'm a sensitive guy. I'll be honest with you. The next day, I drove home. I friggin' cried on my way home. I got home. I told my wife. I said, I don't know if I want to keep doing this freaking YouTube shit. You told me I can't sing worth a damn. And then, but people on YouTube started like, oh, you're really good. And I'm like, well, some people appreciate it. Like,
well, you know what's very interesting about that is that I was having a because we're laughing with you, not at you.
Shout out to best friends, baby.
Yeah.
We're laughing with you. But it's funny how that works. I remember seeing YouTube videos and like they'd always say the same thing. Nobody cares, and I'd be like, I am watching this garbage. And then like one day I clicked on one of them and it said nobody cares. And what the story was, it was like nobody is gonna care about what you're doing on YouTube. And I've experienced that firsthand as well. Like, because when the critics are just on the other side of the door and they're like, oh, you look fat in that one. Maybe you should reshoot it. It's like, what are you
talking about?
Yeah.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, but then you're like, looking in the mirror sideways and being like, maybe I have gained a few pounds.
I love it. I swear. Hey, I think it's worthy of asking. Do you feel comfortable playing a song, or would you like to go back through one of your? I'd like to play another one of your videos. I'd like to play that first video again, just because I love that song. And
I'll play it.
Great job.
I'll play you one.
Sure.
Okay.
I had a couple. I had my little man here, but you played that one, so I'll play "Erase the Miles" by Stoney LaRue.
Okay. Well, look, we're going to bring you up.
Yep.
On and let you have you just have at it, brother. If there's some kind of issue
or something,
then I'll jump in and help and figure it out. But you're good. You sound good on this side. We're going to let you have at it, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Can't hear myself. Here we go. Look, miss me, Carolina. Well, I miss you in Tennessee. You wish I was there beside you. I wish you were here with me. I know it's not the ideal situation. My heart's become a part of pain. It's a common hazard in this occupation. You know I love you just as much as I can. So I'll dream till I hear you love me. And I'll hold till I see your smile. Wish I could hold you forever. Somehow erase all the miles. Tomorrow is Pennsylvania, then it's on to the city we'll sing. I'll hold to your love, into your memory, until I can see you again. So I'll dream till I hear you love me. I'll hold till I see your smile. Wish I could hold you forever. And somehow erase all the miles. Wish I could hold you forever. Somehow erase all the miles.
Oh,
Nerves got to me, guys.
wow, good job, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. It's nice to hear someone sing just good songs, man. I love to hear people do. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, man. Technical
There I
difficulty.
am.
There's Sean back on me again. Sorry, Sean. I got it switched up there
Oh,
for a
no
second,
worries.
but
I was just
uh,
looking through the comments there while they were going on, and just thank y'all that are here. See, Memoirs is in. But I
oh
wanted
yeah,
to say,
yeah.
beautiful song, man. I had a question that came up. The fellow, or your friend that told you that you couldn't sing, does he happen to sing?
No.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
always the
why.
way? Isn't that
And
always the way?
he told me the next day, he's like, look, I'm no P. Diddy or something like that. As you know, I'm not a recording artist. He's like, you do way better than I could. He goes, but you're not good. It's like,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
knowing my friend, I think what he listened to was a short of driver's license I did way in the beginning. And I hit a note that I couldn't hit at all, right? And he probably never listened to anything ever again. He based everything off of that. So I'm like, whatever. Like, I
That's
love him, but we all have our faults.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. And like like if people enjoy it, like I mean, you do it. You know what I mean? I don't tell nobody about what I'm up to on this stuff, just because
Yeah.
like I realized that early on and be like, you can't say that. You shouldn't be doing that. It's like I'm gonna say what I
Yeah.
want. Like I got,
Yeah.
you
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
But
it ain't hurting nobody. So whatever.
yeah. But every once in a while, I'll put a song on Facebook like once every 2 months. And I have a couple cousins and my wife, they support me like 100%. They love what I do. So it's nice to get positive feedback too.
Yes,
I was
yes.
curious because it's been a minute, and I mean, like growing up in Moncton, I mean, back then, like there was a bar and a place to play on every corner. It's not a big town, guy, because Gaston's
No.
not far from where I grew up. I don't know if you caught that earlier.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I did. Yep.
yeah, okay. So back then, man, I mean, like downtown, I remember from like basically when you come under the underpass on Main Street, all the way down, to whatever it is, College Shop, or no, it's not College Shop, whatever it is, the other end of Main Street. So it's all like maybe 4 blocks, but there was a gig spot all along there where you could play almost every single night of the week, and
Yeah.
it was a shame to come back through when I was down there in August and to see like almost all of that seems to be gone now.
Yeah. There's a few left, but not as many.
Yeah, okay.
There's the Igloo on Elmwood Drive, and there's a
Oh,
couple
that place will
spots on Main Street.
that place will outlive the planet, man. That place is
The Igloo, yeah.
notorious. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
guy. It's like one of them bars that's been around forever. We go in and there's some guy on a guitar and all the craziness that goes on in the background
Okay.
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
I can dig it. I can
yeah,
dig it.
yeah.
I
I can
used
dig
to
it.
love the Rock and Rodeo and the Cosmo, but those places don't exist anymore.
No way.
And yeah, they're not bars anymore.
Okay.
And then there was the Opera House in Miramichi.
Yeah.
That was an awesome. It was like a museum in there. It was so cool. That place burned down like 10 years ago now. So
Holy smokes, man. So
yeah,
that's sad because like the Maritimes is such a special place, man. Like that, like I'm not sure exactly what age you are, but I know that you know what I mean when I say like the Maritimer struggle. You know what I mean? Like you're always grinding and trying to find a way to do things, but
yeah,
the music always carried people through. You know what I mean? Like there'd be people playing in backyards, playing all over the place. And yeah, it's nice to see some of that coming back. It seemed to kind of skip a generation. It seems and now the younger ones are starting to pick it up again, which is nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're doing some flashy
Well,
graphics.
you changed the
I was
background.
I was messing with stuff. I was just seeing what I could do.
Well, tell them about that photograph that's in the background, guy.
Oh yeah, man, this is a picture of the northern lights at my house, man. Um,
Oh, cool.
yeah, when the northern lights, they don't come around here very often, and they come around this past year. We was able to see them, and I was able to get a couple decent pictures. But we got, I'm just sorry, guys. I just was like, I'm just so enthralled with this stuff, man. Like I'm like a kid with a kid. Like it's just there's so many little buttons to push, and I kind of don't know
Yeah.
what all of them do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'll
So
try
do
that right now and everything. But
so
do you guys want to? I'm gonna shout out the comment section, and then we'll take us a quick breather, play us a song.
yeah.
I've got a come through here. We got surviving together. We got brother William. William, I'm having trouble pulling those videos off of the email the way that they are. So I'm gonna have to work with them and see about getting them once we're done here. Because for whatever reason I can't get it accomplished. I have tried twice now, and I can't get them to download. I don't know why. I think you have. I think you have to download them off of YouTube and then share them to email so that they're kind of like I'm not going to that because if I
Yeah.
go to your YouTube spot, I can't pull that down off. It won't let me. It has to be freed up from that somehow.
So
But
all you have to do, William, is if you
Yeah.
have your video file, right, like the one that you made before you sent it to YouTube, if you send that, it's an MOV4 or an MP3, whichever one you want. MOV4 is better because then you can show the video and the quality of the sound will be higher. So if you send that straight to Guy, then he can zipper up on the
yeah,
page.
yeah,
Yeah.
without the link to YouTube because if it
Yeah,
links me
yeah,
to YouTube, then I can't.
yeah, and
I can't do nothing with it. It won't let me
you get a
pull it
slap
down,
on the
man.
hand for doing that
Um,
too. So
but
yeah.
surviving together. Thank you for being here, brother William. You know that Captain Silva's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How about them Eagles, man? They got it, didn't they?
Well, they
William,
crushed it,
appreciate
man.
you surviving together. Deadly Kitten, I appreciate you. Yeah, all right. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys being here. Memoirs of a Redneck, William, surviving together. Deadly Kitten, appreciate you coming by. Brother William, thank you, man. I appreciate you. We got all kinds in the house, man. We got 11 in the house.
Yeah.
I'm shouting out, hello, Miss Kitty. I appreciate you stopping in as well. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. If I missed you, just drop a note. Hey, what the quack? What the quack?
What the quack?
What the quack, man? I love it. I love it. How you doing? Good to see you. That makes my whole morning just seeing what the quack. Well, I'm gonna pull this video up. It's my little song called "Slow It On Down," and we're gonna take us a quick breather,
Yep.
and we'll be right back up with you guys. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice slow pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice slow pace. The kind of guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind of guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind of guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind of guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. All right. We're back. We're back.
Well done, my man. Well done.
Thank you, man. Does the sound come through a little bit better doing it like that?
I think that yeah, man, it came through great. Yeah.
I do too, because I have not yet figured out, unless the plugging into my computer and everything, when I do that, that might help. But man, trying to play and sing through, it's like these little microphones and stuff can't absorb everything or something. I don't know what it is, man.
No, in little Focusrite boxes, like they're like I think I've showed it before, but I just got like this little box where you can do like a 2-line in, and then I link that to the computer, and then I can run my mic and stuff. So that's what we'll be working on next, because once we have that set up, we'll be able to bring anybody in, and we'll actually be able to play together in real time, which will be really cool. So I can't wait for that, man. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, we got Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. That's our groupie, as she referred to herself as our groupie. So we thank you, Miss Barbie, always. We got What the Quack with some good vibes in the house. Thank you, What the Quack. And I seen your message that you wanted to speak with us, speak with me. So by all means, we'll have you up, and we will definitely do that. Maybe tomorrow, if that's what you mean by speak to us, then we will make something happen. Let's see, we got Surviving Together. We got What the Quack. I love What the Quack. I love it, man. Captain Silva's in the house. Thank you, Captain Silva and Brother William. Brother William, I see you texting me, my man. I'll look here in just a second. I am trying. Just know that. Deadly Kitten, we appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Hello, Kitty. I appreciate you. Look here, Sean Dig's in the house, and he's in the house. Well, hey, Sean Dig in the house.
I'm everywhere. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
there, I'm
Yeah, like,
everywhere.
I think Gaston's pretty much everywhere too, because I think I remember seeing him in there. Now he's here. And it's like,
There you
he's
go.
like, man, you know, it's everywhere, man. But hey, you have done. And is this your first time ever coming on somebody else's channel and doing an interview, Gaston?
Yes, I feel like a big time. Hi, Mom.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm
shout
on.
out anybody you want. I made it.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely a first.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Just not maybe it don't mean anything, but from my personal standpoint, you have an outstanding talent that I think, you know, really and truly, there's a lot of people that are looking up to that as where they would like to go. Just know that.
Yep.
I think that you do a lot better than what maybe you might think that you do, because you present yourself just fine, and you come across as a humble, just nice man. And I think that the world needs to hear from you. I think that you do better than what you give yourself credit for. Me and Shine are here to push you up whenever we have the chance. If you have a special song, or if you have something that you do in the future, know that this forever implanted you as part of the family here. You are always welcome. Got an open invite. You drop us a comment, or you send me an email, or us an email, then we'll make it happen, and we'll give you a few minutes and let you whatever, however we can help you in any type of way in the future, brother. Okay.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Hey, guy, you want to hear about my brief prison stint?
Please. Yes, please.
The floor.
So I was in prison for 6 months,
Okay.
but I was on the other side of the bars.
Okay.
So I didn't know what I wanted to do, right, a kid. So I took the prison guard course, and I worked at the St. John Correctional Center.
Oh,
So
yeah.
6 months was enough to know I didn't want to be in prison again on either side of the. That was enough for me. But I'll tell you
Hey.
two quick stories. Go ahead, guy.
No. Go ahead. I'm
Oh, okay.
close enough.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you two quick stories. Nothing that can't be shared. So my second day on the job, they're like, "Hey, want to go give a strip search to the guy in cell 2 over there? He's got a visitors coming." So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, no problem." So strip searches aren't fun, but you got to do it, right?
Yep.
So I go there, I unlock the door, and as soon as I open it up, I just looked at the guy. He goes, "Hi." I go, "Hi." I close the door. I walk back to the other guards. I go, I played hockey with this guy for like 9 years. I don't want to strip search him. They're like, "We understand." Like,
Right.
you don't expect to run into somebody you know, right? But shit happens, right?
Yeah, it does.
Literally. Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we both knew this day was gonna come. Snap.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But I think the best one, they gave me a radio that was too big to fit in my the radio holder.
Yeah.
So it was chow time, so I put it on the table, and all the inmates would eat, about 45 of them, and they'd give me the fork, knife, and spoon. They put it in this big tray, right? It's like this big bin like this, with slots like that, and they put them in. So they were almost all done eating, almost everything, all the cutlery was in there. And I go to lean back on the table, and I catch the corner of it, and it goes, and everything goes flying. The cutlery everywhere. All the inmates burst out in laughter. The guards just stand there, right?
Yeah.
And I feel myself turn red. I'm there picking up all the cutlery by myself. No one comes to help, right? And I put it back. I'm so damn embarrassed. It's unspeakable. And finally, they finish up eating and they leave. And then I start walking, and I see like 7 guards barreling down because someone had called the code out of the unit. Well, they swiped my radio at some point. And they called the code with my radio. So they're walking towards me and they go, "You got your radio?" And I'm like, no. They're like, "Oh, it's his damn radio."
That's
man.
fun.
So it was a lot of fun. It was great.
Say that the COs, man, I had a couple in there that, they were really good to me, and I realized that they were just there doing their job. And then there was some of them there that were just peckerheads because they wanted to be and could be, and probably was in a position of power they'd never been in before.
Yeah.
I got a funny story for you, man. We used to get, we'd go into the chow hall, and you wasn't allowed to take anything back to the dorm with you, or, to cell block with you when you left. Well, they used to serve boiled eggs all the time. And, you know, when you'd have a soup in the afternoon, it was always nice to be able to have you a boiled egg to kind of eat along with your soup, right? So we're in there eating, and I was pretty cool with a bunch of people. And there was a lot of folks that didn't really eat their boiled eggs. They didn't care for them. So I wound up with several boiled eggs that, you know, I just couldn't eat on my own. So I had it in my mind that, okay, I'll just take these back to the dorm with me. Well, I sit there, and we had about 15, 20 minutes of actually sitting at the table because we went through the line. And by the time we got work through the line, you sit down, you eat. It's time to get up and roll out. Well, I let them eggs sit there. Well, I put them down in my sock. You know, I just reached down, put them down in my sock, had my trousers on and everything. Hey, I start going through, and the guard that was there, I knew all he was going to do was like this. I mean, he wasn't going to full pat us down. I knew I was good because the dude had a belly so big that he wasn't going to reach that far down. Not if he didn't have to. So, hey, I'm standing there in line, and I didn't realize that these boiled eggs, they were still hot, bro. So when I stuck these things down in my sock, man, the heat started picking up on my skinny ankle, right? Hey, by the time I got back to the dorm, bro, that it was burning down in the bone, man. It was down, it was deep. It was like I could feel the burn in the back of my ear. Like it had hit a nerve, and I was like twitching and stuff, trying to get back to my, because you got people all around, you can't reach down and just take them out because it's going to be obvious that you know what I mean. Oh man, it was like take the pain. It was like, oh my god. But that was the one story of me smuggling something in prison, and I had two. Hey, there were two perfect. It was like that on my leg. It looked like I had two perfect like balls on my leg. I hate to say it like that, but that's what it looked like, right on my ankle, man. Hurt. Oh man, dude, it hurt so bad.
Oh my god!
You talk about tears in your eyes. By the time I got back to the bunk, I'm pretty much about to pass out from just like, this was stupid. Why did I even try to do this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want these eggs that bad. I didn't want them that bad. It was like, I could have done without them, but hey, it was one of them times in my life where it was like I could see the dorm because you had to walk across the yard, like on the walk to get there. And that was the longest walk of my life with them things just on my ankle, just burning, bro.
So if anybody's been wondering what happened to Humpty Dumpty,
dude,
I smuggled him into prison.
Oh my god, man! You talk about stupid. That was one of them stupid times in my life where I'm like, I'm gonna wind up getting in trouble over two boiled eggs that are too hot for me to take. Like it was like,
I hope you ate them. Did you eat them at least after all that?
Oh, I ate. Oh yeah, you know I did, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know that. I went in there, man. Oh,
yeah.
I
remember.
They said, what the quack says, fun fact, we don't have jail here in Switzerland. It's all prison. Well, I'm going to tell you,
prison.
Prison was a heck of a lot better than the jailhouse out here where I was at. At the jailhouse where I was at, it just was horrible. Prison was so much nicer. You could go outside, you could get some fresh air, and you didn't have to smell all nastiness of jail because there was no windows, you didn't get to go outside or nothing. It was just 4 months of stuff.
But I tell you what, before I worked in prison, I did a work placement, like painting and stuff like that. One of the buildings was a prison in Moncton. I had to go in there, paint the yard. I was more afraid of some of the guards than the inmates. Some of those guards, oh my god! You could tell just by looking at him, like that's not a nice fucking man right there. Like, ooh, they gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, they're some of the roughest fellas around. I spent a few nights in that motel, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like they didn't care what kind of shape you were in. There'd be 16 of us in a cell, no phone call. They'd just be cussing you out, come in, give you a toss every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like it was on.
I know for a fact that, man, I was in there with a couple COs that I knew I knew.
Yep.
I knew these people. I knew exactly who they were.
Mhm.
And I knew exactly what they were about. And I promise you, they had done a hell of a lot more to deserve to be in the penitentiary for 3 years with a 20-year sentence over their head than what I ever did. And I know it personally. Not saying that that matters. I'm just saying that I knew that personally. And it was always hard to see them. I didn't have respect for them just because I knew that they were dirty. I knew they were dirty. Like I knew
Yeah.
they were the dudes that was bringing stuff in. They were the dudes that was, making $10,000 every couple months on some bull crap off the street. And I knew that. I knew it. But I'm the kind of dude. It's like, man, it's not for me. I don't, whatever. I'm here for a few and then I'm going home. I'm out. I don't care what.
When you recognize that situation, you just want to keep your head down and not draw any fire.
Yeah, it's like, it's not for me, but, at the same time, it was also like, I despised the whole idea of some of those little punks having such control over everything I did, all the way down to asking if you could go to the shower or asking if you could. I mean, like, come on, man, get.
Yeah.
I hated that. So with that being said, it taught me I don't never want to be back there.
That's
so
right.
I just do everything I can to not go back there. It was a valuable lesson,
catch
bro.
me again, man. No way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do nothing again. I ain't doing nothing no more. I thought I could outsmart them the first time, and it didn't work, man.
No,
it didn't work. They caught me. They caught me. So I ain't happening again. But I have, this is the beautiful part, man, is I live in a very small town and I come home and I finally got my gun rights restored. It took me 17 years, got my gun rights back, my voting rights back. Cost me a few grand, whatever. And some time. But I went to a little thing out here, a little fishing thing that the sheriff's department hosted for the kids back, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. It was before I got my gun rights restored. And, I seen the detective that actually arrested me, and I made it a point to let that man know that he saved my life. He was doing his job. And I have hey man, it's just like this, dude. I'm the kind of man that you can say anything you want and you can almost approach me in any kind of way with the proper respect. Is just me being a man. Stay out of my bubble. And, if you're doing your job, then as a man that says, as a red-blooded American or Canadian at that matter, or any of it, you're working. So it's your job. You're doing what you have to do. I don't have no ill will to the man. But I just made it a point because we live in a small town. And I didn't want that man to be passing me thinking that maybe I had any ill will to him. Hey, he saved my life. Hey, if I hadn't went to prison, dude, I'd have died. I was doing so much drugs. I was getting enough drugs to kill me just from the doctor alone and not counting the deals off the street and stuff. So it's like, why would I be mad at that man at this point? I got a beautiful kid. Got a beautiful wife. I'm good. It worked out. God seen that veer coming and knew all along that I would be back. I'd be back. I had some things to gain on that way and I'd catch them and then I'd be back where I needed to be. And I think we all take those and that's the job as you're going through it. You don't know it most times, but as you're going through these things, you're picking up little pieces of wisdom and little pieces of things that you can take along with you along the way. And you can give that to other people. If that's all you ever have, that's a blessing in of itself to be able to say, hey, I've been there, done that. Or if you have an illness that you struggle with, then at least you can look at people and you can approach them from a position of authority and say, man, I know exactly what you're going through, bro. I may not feel exactly, but I have been in that position, and that's a position for you, Gaston, that you have an experience to share with people and let them know that, like, hey, man, you can push through some of these things because look at me, I'm doing this, and I'm getting uncomfortable, but I'm doing it anyway, and that's that's a big step, Gaston. It's a big step, and I'll push
It's
you up for that,
a
man.
huge step, man.
Cool.
And coming through that, like, you know, you said it very well. Because sometimes, you know, writing a song I find is easier than talking about things in certain forms. But, you know, when you take that hit and you receive the kind of news and you're like, okay, this is official, like them months of like when you kind of, I don't know if that happened to you, you just kind of go down into that darkness, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just trying to find your way back. And for anybody that's in that position, I mean, you can get up. It's that's that first step. I always say it's
It,
the hardest
yeah.
it's the hardest one,
It,
but once you take it, you can take another, you know, and another.
Yes,
yeah. It does get better. It just takes time sometimes.
yes,
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
yes.
I remember being in a depression so bad for like 6 months solid. Every night, trying to fall asleep, staring at the ceiling fan, knowing like everything's gray, everything's black. There's no colors in anything in your life, and you're so sick of it. And then I fall asleep, and the first time I think, open my eyes in the morning, I go, "Oh shit, I'm still in it."
Uh-huh.
Like my first realization in the morning is like, "Oh my god, I feel the same way as I did last night." It's not, but somehow over time you climb out of it. But you got to stay strong because life gets really hard sometimes. It's not like you can have a positive outlook and go, "Oh, my life's going to be easy now." There's always going to be tough times and challenges, but you got to always be thinking there's light at the end of the tunnel. I can make it through this, right?
I
Yes,
agree.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes, and
Yeah.
that's a practice that I think for myself, and I just speak from a man who I don't like to ever say, well, just as a Christian, but for me as as a man that is a Christian, then I like to say that that's what you call walking on faith, is you just say,
Mm,
okay, I've got this, and God's with me, and when I take this step, even though I'm going to feel nervous, even though I'm going to feel awkward, even though I know that maybe I'm not the best at whatever it is I'm going to do. I know that because of my faith, that when I take that step out there and I look back at those footprints in the sand and I say, well, now wait a minute. That's not my footprints. That's God's footprints. He's got me. He's got me in this
yep.
step. And he's got you in every one of them. And I think for those of us that, I struggle myself, Gaston, and with a totally different circumstance than yourself, but it's a struggle in of itself. With
Hmm.
I can let myself slip into some dark spots because I'm a man that does not mind to be left alone, and I don't mind to be alone. But I also love people, and if I don't, when I wake up in the morning, and this is the God's honest truth, I have a decision to make immediately. I can I can allow myself to slip into something that's just off the wall, something from 20 years ago that's eating me up that I can't do a thing in the world about, or I can look at my little puppy that comes out so happy just because it's morning and he's happy to see me. And I can go get my coffee and I can start praying and I can start to say, all right, Lord, I want to take these steps today
Yep.
and I want to do it. And I want to take it in faith, knowing that even if I don't understand, there's going to be a way worked out for me. And that's been, for myself, man, it's like I listen to people's story like yours and it inspires me because I see that it works for you too, whether you call yourself Christian, Muslim, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You don't have to name it. I see that you're doing the same thing. You just take the step and just let
Yep.
it happen and move
Yep.
forward with it. And I like that.
Well,
I like
I
that.
can say I'm a Christian, but I grew up in church, right? Went to church every Sunday, and I had a very strong faith. But in my 30s, when I got depressed, and it wasn't due to depression, it was due to thinking deeper and about the universe. It's so big, it's like, and all the bad stuff that happens. You think, can there really be a God with all the bad stuff that's going on? And I lost my faith for years, and I can say I've regained it in the past couple of years. I've had challenges with faith and without faith, and it's always easier with
Mhm.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
it.
And
If
I'm going
for
to tell
some
you,
reason, yeah,
that's a great outlook. I know that I'm skipping right now. I feel like I'm moving weird on my screen, but that's a great outlook. And one thing I'm going to say about that, I think God is so genius in his plan that he knew that for us selfish human beings and the people that we are, that he had to show us both. He had to show us the good and he had to show us the bad. That way, it's our decision. He gave us that carnal knowledge. That's our decision now. We have that decision to make. And if we didn't have it, I think we wouldn't even notice all the blessings. I think if we didn't have the bad things or the things that we perceive as bad, the lessons learned is what I like to call them these days, then we would never recognize the really good things because we're that selfish as people. We're that it's so inherent that the things that you have that you take for granted, it's like, okay, but then you start practicing looking at, okay, I got a beautiful wife, I got a beautiful family, I got a roof over my head, and I got new things coming in.
Yeah. And it's like you said about the happy puppy. You made me think about a joke. You must have heard it before, but you take your wife and your dog. You don't say a word. You tie them up. You put them in the trunk of your car, and you drive about 5 miles. You park on the side of the cliff, and you pop the trunk open. One of them's going to be really happy to see you.
Yeah, and the other one's divorcing you.
Yeah,
I can
dogs are just like, woo!
Indeed.
That was Carrie.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, man. My wife is such a non-morning person that it makes my morning, because I'll hit her off with one of those "Good morning, honeys," and it'll make me almost puke in my mouth the way that I say it. But I know that she despises it to her core. She's like, "Oh God, what's so good?" But she, I just love it, man. But oh man, we've got Miss Nona Grace is in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. We got Miss Boogie Time. We got Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. Shout out Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. God bless you. We know that you support on both sides, and you just are solid, and we just appreciate you. What the quack is still in the house. I'm seeing you. I appreciate you. We're gonna go back through, and I'll spend a better moment reading things. I got Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Guys, we got 10 in the house, man. To shout out to 10 in the chat room. We appreciate you guys being here. This is God and Shine. We got Gaston's guitar covers in the house. Gaston has been such a outstanding guest. I am amazed. I'm amazed. I only got to know you in the chat, and then of course I seen you at your page. I stopped in by random one afternoon. I happened to see you doing a cover song, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna listen to this, because now that I'm on this YouTube journey, I very rarely stop at famous people. You know what I'm saying. I stop in and I see, small YouTube creators like myself, and that's what I was explaining to Miss Boogie the other day when she was on with us. I was like, when I started this journey, I started out like trying to go to like the people I idolize, I would go to the famous because I just idolize them, and I'm like, but then I realized, man, like there's so many people that's going to there, like they're never going to be able to contact, they're never going to be able to find. And then I'm like, well, how am I going to spread out from where I'm at, just honing in on like guitar players or artists or singers or whatever? And then I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to support people that I just like and I just think are being sincere and just trying hard. And that's how I wound up falling into the little community that we're in now, is like, I just started looking for content creators like myself that were just getting going, or just kind of fresh and new. And then it's like, okay, now I don't care what they do. I don't care what their stuff is about. I'm going to watch and see if I like what they're doing, if I like how they're coming at it. And if I do, then I support them. And that's the way that I spread my community out with the people that I go to, because my message is for everybody. It's good vibes. It's always good vibes. And it's always about digging into ourselves when we can. And in a fun way, be able to touch on mental health, be able to touch on drug addiction, be able to touch on all these different topics, and have men and women from all different places in the world. Guys, you guys are Canadians. You're Canada. I'm Americans, but yet we have this bond that when you start looking at your life, it's like, man, we all are living the same thing. Now you call it other things and it has different effects, but it's still things that you have to work inside of. You have to dig in on yourself to find that way. And it's just, it humbles me, and it makes me feel like this platform is exactly what it's meant to be for when used properly. And you get to find out about other people. And for me and Shine, this thing has been a coming together for us that's been like, wow, like, man, it's went from making comments in each other's videos about, hey man, good job. And to, hey man, do you think you might want to, contact email? And then, hey man, you want to do a FaceTime? And then, hey man, do you want to, and then, hey man, do you want to do a Guy and Shine show or Shine and Guy show? Whatever. We were flipping names up and everything. It's like, and then the next thing you know, you're working on stuff, like actually building the stage, and you're getting stuff worked out, and you're like, okay, let's figure out how to do this.
That whole thing too is like, like having the privilege to have somebody like, Gaston on, and anybody that's been on and that will come on. I find that, for anybody that's coming up, or, to learn some of these things beforehand, you know what I mean? It's like, if I had known some of the things I had known when I was a bit younger, I definitely I could have done things a bit different, but don't dwell on that. It's you still have an opportunity to learn from it and grow. So to see anybody doing that and sharing their story, I think is a really big thing, because I know sometimes you can feel like you're on this spinning blue ball all by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, even that you can be in a room full of people and just feel completely alone. And a lot of that is that, okay, what is it that's causing that for me? Why can I not get out of this? And sometimes it's process. Sometimes I find for myself, it's like, I can't believe I made this stupid mistake again. You know what I mean? I can't believe I did whatever, and now I'm doing this. Or, today is the last day, tomorrow's a new day, but eventually it will happen if you apply the action behind it, right? And just like, I'm going to make the best out of whatever the rest of this is going to be. And I think it's super cool what you're doing. I wanted to ask you though, are you on other platforms as well? Like, are you on?
No, this is it for me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
me too. I was just curious because I know some people are on other platforms.
Yeah, some people go like TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff.
I've seen
Someone told me like, they were like, if you go on TikTok, you only need like, I think it's it's a lot less stuff you need to get monetized or something like that. I was like, I don't plan on ever being monetized. I said, and I just don't like TikTok. Right? I don't know. I don't like the format of it.
I'll agree.
It's only shorts too, right? So it's all like, it's super addictive, right? It's just swipe. So I don't even have it on my phone.
No, me neither, man. I think it's more brain rot than anything. Like, it's one thing I watch with my son, and like, I'll be like, because you got, no matter how much parental controls you got, like, man, he can run a spaceship already. And I'm trying to figure out how to work this keyboard. You know what I mean?
My phone's tracking me enough without TikTok.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man. And
you get it's so obvious with the ads, right? Like, learn to sing, learn to play guitar. Me and my wife had a fight a couple months ago. We don't fight often. We had like a little spout. The next day, my first ad on YouTube was about a divorce lawyer.
Like, I thought about stuff. I'll be like, how's that happening? Maybe they are.
Yeah. Just talk about something you wouldn't normally talk about. Let's say you've never talked about, I don't know, roofing. Start talking about, man, I need a new roof. I got to change the shingles. Or the next day it'll pop up on YouTube. Yeah. Your ads are going to be that on Google,
You're so right, dude.
We are all taking sponsorships.
So. Yeah.
You are so.
And guys, you were saying how you say in the morning, the way you say good morning, whatnot to your wife, it aggravates her. But I think as a dad and a husband, you need those little dumb jokes. Like every time I shave my head with the clipper, I got the door open, right? And once I get to this part, I go, "Hey guys, if the lights blink, it's just me, okay? Like if it's taking too much juice." And my son's like, "Dad, you don't have any hair," and I'm like, "That's what makes it funny every time."
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then I do the sound when I go there. I go, it's really struggling.
You're playing in the board.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, man.
But you know what? My dad's bald like me. Okay, my two older brothers, full set of hair, still to this day. Growing up, they used to make fun of my dad. You know, like, oh, airport Tamaragua, you know, birds can land there and stuff like that. I never made fun of him, even when I had hair. It's like I knew.
Mm.
I knew who he was coming for.
Well, my
They say skips a generation. They didn't skip mine.
no, my brother used to be he called himself the handsome one of the two. I still disagree. But he did have long, gorgeous blonde hair. You know, all the ladies were chasing him since like probably about 12, 13 years old. And then 20 hit and he had like the skullet going on. And I had to have a talk with him. I'm like, bro,
That's great.
you got to cut that off, man. You look like the crypt keeper. Like, you know,
That's
Yeah.
flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, he took it hard, man. He did actually take that. Yep.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's sad. It never bothered me. I turned 21. I had like thin hair, always had thin hair. I turned 21 and I looked in the mirror and I could see the pattern through the hair. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
Well,
And 2 years later, it was like, oh, I got to shave it. Like,
that's what I always said. I was like, if that's the way it goes, man, I'm just gonna run her to the wood. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I remember my grandpa having toupees, and like he was like very old school man. You know what I mean? But this was like a big secret. He thought nobody knew that he was.
Yeah, everybody knew. Everybody knew. Yeah.
He'd take it off, like take his gum out of his
Yeah.
mouth, stick it to the toupee, and whack it right on his head.
Yeah.
remember everyone used to do the comb over and then they'd go outside and they'd be windy. They'd just go.
Shout out to Comb Over. Yeah. Hey, if I was bald though and I just had hair on the sides, I would rock a skullet. I would rock
You could
a
pull it off,
skullet,
though.
man.
That's the difference. So you
Yes,
pull
I
it off.
could. Yes, with these sunglasses on, I can almost accomplish anything.
Yeah.
There's an Asian tribe. They shave their head here
Yeah.
and they
Right.
keep it growing on the side. You must have seen that, right? I naturally
yeah.
have it. I could do that.
Dude, rock it. I would rock the skullet. I would rock the skullet, man.
Didn't the guy
I
from
would.
Live used to have one of those? Do you remember the band Live? Didn't he have like that haircut?
I don't
where
know,
he
but if he did, he was awesome.
yeah, he was. Like, babies and
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
whipping
Yes. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, well, guys, look, we got a bunch of people in the house. Shout out to 9 people in the house. I appreciate every one of you. Els Endeavors, thank you. Surviving Together Memoirs, appreciate you. Brother William. Hey, I seen your text, William. I'm trying. I was working on it there for a second, but you know, I'm 2 things at once, and when I add that third one, everything stops. So it's like, yeah, it's like everything comes to an end. We got Miss Boogie Time laughing at y'all talking. We got Miss Nona Grace. Thank you, Miss Nona. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Yes, I agree with you, Miss Nona. We prefer to support I prefer the beginner to the huge channels. We are so with you, Miss Nona. Thank you very much. What the Quack is in the house. Hey, how do you not love saying that name though? I mean, for real.
You gotta love it. It's amazing.
I mean, you know, shout out to 9 people in the house, man. We appreciate you guys. This is Guy and Shine. We got Gas and Guitar Covers in the house with us, man. He's a talented singer. I would like to play a little another video of him. We've done it earlier, but for those of you that may not have been in here, I just love this song and I love his version of it. This is Gas and Guitar Covers with Life Worth Living. So enjoy, guys.
Those who know me well, though I'm known for raising hell, I've got scars and I've got stories, can't believe I live to tell. No, it ain't hard to see, I ain't the man I wanna be, but I try to love everyone God puts in front of me. That's a life worth living. I wanna spend my days with the time we're given, so quickly slips away. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven. That's That's a life worth living. If there's a tear that I can dry, don't you know I'm gonna try? When I see the wild in me, in my young boy's eyes, I forgive, I can't forgive him. Pick him up when he falls down. Make sure he knows that his old man will always be around. That's a life worth living. The way I wanna spend my days with the time we're given so quickly slips away. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven. That's a life worth living. That's a life worth living. I may not live to be 100, never see the 7 wonders, but as long as I've got you here by my side, that's a life worth living. The way I wanna spend my days, and it feels like heaven when you look at me that way. When I fly up to the sky and hear my maker say, son, you're forgiven. That's a life worth living. So I'll keep on living this life worth living.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can get down with that right there, man. Yeah, I was in the background jamming with you, brother. I love that song. I love your cover of it, man. I love the way that you keep it gassing, man, and keep doing that, brother. I love it. I love it, man.
I appreciate it.
Okay,
Yep.
I've seen a comment that I think because I tried a new mic today. Is it better? Is it better now? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, and I turned our volumes
Sounds
up
sharp.
on my end.
Perfect. Awesome.
So give us a sound check
Good. Check.
out there.
1, 2, Tokyo.
Blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Wisdom motivate. Hey, we see L's and Devers. Thank you. Wisdom sparks motivations. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you. I've seen you come. There we go. I see you there. Thank you. We appreciate you. Welcome. Good vibes to you, my friend. Good vibes. Always. We got 10 in the house, guys. Shout out to 10 in the house. This is Gasson's Recover, or that's Gasson's Gasson Guitar Covers. I say, I'm in there, man. I'm in there. And we got Shine Dig here, Guy and Shine show. This is kind of like the Guy and Shine after, before and after show with Gasson's Guitar Covers, digging in, to having a great conversation. We've been talking about music and talking about some issues that well, not only myself, but Gasson's had things that he's had to work through in his life and has shared them with us. How do you say that again? That you're affected by that happened to you? How do you say that word again?
It's called Meniere's disease.
Meniere's disease.
Meniere's, yeah. And once you get it, you have a 50% chance of developing it in the other ear. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because it basically made me deaf in the affected ear. Because what happens every time you get an attack, it damages the ear, right? And on top of that, when the attacks get really, really bad, there's a antibiotic. It's called gentamicin. And they used to use it for eardrops to cure ear infections, and they noticed it was making people deaf, certain people. It damages the ear. So when the attacks get too bad, they put drops of that in the ear to help kill it quicker, because it's so hard to deal with sometimes. I was like, just kill the ear. Just, it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you lose more balance in that, but it's a trade-off, because when you, at least for 2 years now, I haven't had the vertigo attacks. The attacks started. I think my ear's so damaged that I don't feel them anymore. So it's kind of a little bit of a plus on that side, I guess. But
yeah, man, but that must have been quite a process to go through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I knew a lady who had bad vertigo. You know what I mean? and like I turned it ended up being her heart was what it was in the end. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we'd be talking to her, like I'd be speaking to her, and from the living room to the kitchen, and she'd just do one of those, and like, ooh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and like,
There can be many causes
yeah,
for vertigo. Like Meniere's disease, a different thing. And Meniere's disease, they can't like do a test to see if you have it. They go by the symptoms. Like my specialist told me, he's like, let's say 10 people with Meniere's disease diagnosed with it. One person has it. The other 9, we don't know what they have. It's like it's just what they diagnose you with to say, okay, your ear's not working well or whatnot, right?
holy
Wow.
But I just want to say quickly because I got to drop off in a little bit there, go get my son.
Hey,
I really love this little community. It's super awesome. Everyone's positive, and I want to give a special shout out to you guys and also to Tracy's Local Learnings. Isn't she a
oh
gem?
yeah,
yes,
The
yes.
comments she leaves me, she makes me feel so darn special. And
Yes.
I hope she comes on one of these days with you guys because she does a lot
Us-
of videos. I feel like I know her a little bit through her videos, but it'd be nice to
yeah.
see her on.
Me too. Me too. Well, our sentiments exactly, Gaston. Miss Tracy has been nothing but, and I know on Shine side, as it just Shine Dig on creating change side, just creating change, and Guy and Shine together. She has been just 1,000% supportive, and I share your sentiments about her. She has truly been one of those people in our little journey that's been like push you up and make you feel so good about what you're trying to do. And you're 1,000% right, man. But I'm gonna tell you, you equally, man, you're in our comments, and me and Sean, we see you in there commenting it up, and that feels good to us, seeing all these people in here saying good, nice things and shouting everybody out and being good with each other. That's what we're trying for. It's what we want.
Yeah,
And
I love the positivity, man. I love it. I
well,
do what
just
I can to help.
oh
no,
yeah, man, absolutely. Well, you've done a great job today. I mean, this has been an excellent conversation, and
big part of it, buddy.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool, cool.
Absolutely. So, what was the last thing I was going to ask? I know it's covers, but do you do any originals? Do you write any originals on the side?
I don't have that talent. I wish I would.
I'm just curious. You're plenty talented as it is. I was just curious. This is a question I figured I'd ask.
No, I tried to write songs in that, and I wasn't doing it much with it. But I was actually thinking like, there's AI stuff now that you can like put in what you want the song to be about.
Yep.
You know, and it kind of writes a song for you. It's kind of cheating, but I was
It's
thinking
not
I could use an AI system to make me a song and then sing that one, and
Hey,
it'd
man.
be an original.
if the tool
I give
is
the
there,
AI credit.
if the tool is there for you to use, that's
Yeah,
not cheating.
Yep.
It's
yeah.
not cheating. It
I
takes
agree.
your
Yeah,
creative
yeah.
thought to feed that thing what
I
it
do
wants
get what
to.
you mean though, because like I was kind of like experimenting a bit with it too. I'm like, oh, I don't know now. That's the boundary I can't come back from.
I don't do it. I
Yeah,
don't do it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing it. I
No,
don't do it because I
no.
just like the challenge of
yeah.
trying to turn the phrase myself. But
Well,
there's
it is
also
so
times I've got half songs that it might not would hurt me to just load it up and see if they couldn't finish the other half.
Yeah,
Like,
put that half in and say, do something with
like,
it.
please finish this for me. You know
And
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
like,
Like,
I know when you get a lock on that stuff, like people are like how quick you can put a song
oh yeah,
together and the
yeah,
quality. See,
Oh
because
my god.
the other way around, you're gonna, you need a mic stuff, you need to do something, and
Like,
add everything in. Like if I turn this around, you see what I call the beat laboratory, and like there's like a giant like a keyboard or a Kai on one side that I do my beats and stuff with, and then I was like
yeah,
watching this kid. He's like, "So here's how you make a song in 3 minutes or less. Click, 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 click." I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like that lady, a guy might remember the channel's name, but she did a song for Guy. She wrote the song,
Miss
but then
Tasmania.
"Oh
she put it
yeah,
in an AI. In the first song, who was singing it? It was the voice of Alan Jackson and the voice of somebody else. I thought it was so awesome.
I
that's
think it's Billy
crazy."
Currington. I think it's Billy Currington
Oh,
voice.
was it? Okay, could
I
be.
don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know. I think it's Billy Currington voice.
I
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
I
know
thought it
he
was
did
two
that.
different artists.
I think
That's crazy.
so. I think so too. But I think that first version, the very first one on that video, I think that's a Billy Currington. Like
Okay, could be.
it's Billy Currington ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess would be the, you know,
I
to
wonder
me,
how that
to
works.
me.
Like,
Anyway,
I
I
how that works. Like, if you go on and like say like how we do our stuff, right? Like we do it and then it's done, and whether you're writing or you're covering, whatever. But I wonder if you use that program and you make a song, like, do you have to credit the AI for it, or like how? That's the question. If anybody knows and you want to answer in the chat, that's some fun.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, but anyway, I think it's pretty. I'm gonna mess with it a bit more because there's a couple of like I'd like to do a couple of like a little bit different style on some songs. That's pretty hard to do the way I'm doing it right now. You know what I mean? Like a lot like more cleaner, like almost like R&B kind of stuff. Like because I know for that, like you just get a nice clean across the board sound. You're not spending like 8 hours trying to mix a track. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's definitely benefits, and I know a lot of people, like even Boogie, when she was on here, she was talking about that. She was saying, "Man, it's some slick." So, yeah.
We got Morgan in the house. What's up, MCK Paranormals? I see you, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks to everybody. We got 9 people in the house. This is Gaston, guitar covers. He's been sharing his story and been sharing his music and his love for music and how it's tied into his little story. Well, his big story, really, but we've just got a little bit of it this morning. But been a great sharing experience for everybody. I think learning about a new family member. Actually, he's not very new because he's kind of been popping into my lives for a minute now since I've started kind of trying to feel my way through figuring it out, and then especially with me and Sean since we've been on. He's been here, so he's kind of really not new like in that sense, but maybe new to some of you guys. So it's been great pushing him up, and I encourage everybody here that is in listening distance and has the ability, go look him up, go watch a video, and support our brother, and you know, he'll do the same for you. And that's what this is all about, is getting to advertise his stuff, his story. And the reasonings behind his songs, I like the reasonings behind his songs because it's a lot like the reasons behind mine. Most of the time when I learn a song, it's because I can feel something from that song. It makes me think about something, or it makes me feel a particular way. So I understand those sentiments as well. As a person that likes to try to learn songs, sometimes it's you know, it's usually songs that you just love. Somebody asking you to learn one, it's like, man, if I don't really like it, it's so difficult to try to do a song that you hate, or not that you hate, but that it's just like,
you don't feel it.
Yeah, like
you gotta feel
be like asking you to cover like you know, for me it'd be like asking me to cover like Frank Sinatra or something. Not that he's not great, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that stuff. You know what I mean?
New York.
Hey. I mean, I can do that part. You know what I'm saying?
Put on
if I can just be the dude in the back going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do that part and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, I get like that, man. I mean, but you know, the actual performance.
I think more like George Jones. The Carlton.
Yeah, you remind Carlton.
Yeah. You know, these days, I can't. I used to actually be able to do it pretty close, but these days I would lose a hip.
Oh yeah,
like literally, like it would disconnect from my body, and I don't want to have that.
It's risky business these days.
It's risky business, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Just being in a hurry to go to the bathroom these days can be a challenge. So it's like, you know, you learn to slow it on down, fellas. You learn to slow it on down.
Most days,
you know, to start early. Get started early. Works out best. You know.
Absolutely. Well, Gaston, did you want to plug your page and let people know? Because I know sometimes the page and what it means is different. I don't know if that's. Go for it.
Well, with me, it's pretty simple. It's called. I have a YouTube. It's called Gaston's Guitar Covers. So, and it's Gaston, and I do guitar covers.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But I do. Yeah.
You got
I
a
put
job,
videos up of the dog. Yeah, I put videos up of the dog and the cat sometimes, and like me and my son do art projects in the summer.
That's
right.
That's
he did that one. I gotta plug him in there, right?
Man.
Wow, man.
I gotta show you guys something quick. 'Cause, I love my little boy. I gotta shout him out in case he watches me later
Shout
on when
out
he's
to your
older.
little boy, man. What's up,
Absolutely.
brother?
We are two of the same. He's a sensitive, kind, young person who loses his temper very quickly, like his dad. And we push each other's buttons, and we love each other.
That's the best, man.
It is, man. It is. It's excellent.
Whoa, is this your guys' room? Holy smokes.
Wow. We can't hear you, Gaston, but we can see you, brother. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, but we can see you.
Yes, sir. Here. Holy man.
Dude, that is,
That looks like some blown glass.
man, you guys do some awesome work, man. I mean,
That's
wow, dude.
incredible, man. Incredible.
Wow.
This is what I love about this. It's like we started out playing songs and then you get to see something incredible like that. That's amazing.
Man of
Amazing.
many talents.
Yes, sir. I love that.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Shout out to you. Shout out to your son. Shout out to your family. We're praying for you. We're pushing you up. We're doing, we are here. Just know that you have forever locked yourself in with the Guy and Shine show and creating change. You will forever, ever have a platform. All you have to do is reach out and we will make a few minutes for you. And
I think you guys can't hear me, right? You
I
can't
can hear you now. Yes,
Oh, you
we
can hear me
you
now? Okay.
Yes.
I was in my earphones
Phones cut out again.
I think when I step
Too far away.
because they're
Bluetooth. They
Mhm.
Yeah, they're breaking up. It does.
open up regular
YouTube to get them to connect to YouTube.
Then
and
go to the
StreamYard again.
I'm gonna tell you, it does better for you to just leave that in place. Just set it down and don't move it, and then it
Yeah.
seems to do pretty good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know. But yeah, Gaston, it's been great meeting you, brother. We just appreciate your time. We appreciate,
Absolutely.
everything you
guys having
shared.
me on.
Absolutely,
thank you.
man. Absolutely. And we appreciate
You're
your
welcome.
support, man.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Yes.
you have a great rest of the day and enjoy the day and afternoon with your boy, man. I hope you stay warm and safe down there. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, it's cold today.
It's very cool.
All right. Bye, Shine. Bye, guy.
See you, man. Take care, Gaston.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Yes, sir. What a great dude, man.
Oh,
What a
man.
great dude, man. Hey, Sean, I
Absolutely.
wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
what song would you like me to play from that we sent down of yours from yesterday? Because I didn't ask you that. I got them all, I think. I got Silly Girl, I got New Mike, I got Shine On. That's the only three that I got right now.
Maybe go new mic. Maybe go with that one.
Okay.
too. Yeah.
All
sure.
right.
Why
All
not?
right. Well, I'll let you shout your song out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. We got 15 comments that I haven't seen. So take care, Gaston, is what Els and Devers said. Homestead made easy. We appreciate you being here, brother. MCK Memoirs. Shout out to the 7 still here with us, man. We appreciate you. I'm gonna let Shine plug his song coming up, and we're gonna get you started. Let you hear it. So go ahead. Brother
Yeah,
Sharon.
so the reason it's just called New Mic. It was just the name I came up with because I literally got a new microphone that day. That's the title. Sometimes the title doesn't reflect what the song is about.
Very creative.
Well, it never stops up here. It's just a creation station, right? So,
Right. Hey, yeah.
But anyway, I kind of like, when you start deciding to invest in yourself again, and like that was part of going through this journey. And a lot of the recordings I did at the beginning would just be, with like this $40 old karaoke mic I had. So I went and got a new one, and I started playing, and I could finally hear and feel the music. When you're doing this process, it kind of hits you. And for me, I just start hitting the chords. And then what comes out. And this was one of those tracks that came out like that. And it's about just kind of being aware of what's going on around you and understanding that no matter how much somebody tells you you can't do something, don't listen to them. And that's
right. That's right. That's right. Well, shout out to the 9 in the house. Let's enjoy the Shine song. We'll see you on the other side.
Yes, sir.
So I seen this man, the other day, and his head was hanging and I couldn't say. I put my finger on exactly what was wrong. Now normally, see if you know me, I would've kept on walking, wouldn't stop to see what was up. said, my friend, well, see, I can't do this no more pushing thing. I ain't got no gas left in this tank. And I think if I push another mile, I'll break. But I can't give up, cause I got 3 kids and I got a woman I love to death. And if they found out I was in a mess like this, then I'm sure I'd lose it or everything. Really tried to choke the tears from my eyes, and I turned around and put on my best disguise, and I said, hey man, nothing came out. And he looked back to me and he knew I knew exactly what it was he's going through. Somehow, baby, that's me to you. And I dug real deep and I tried to find words, but it was more the motion. The thing was absurd, and he seen me and he cracked a smile and he said, thank you, sir. And I turned my face and I walked away. Something inside of it broke and changed me. Decided right then and there that I ain't always gonna have the words to save you. No, I ain't always gonna be around here the way you'd like me to. But that's okay, it's just a part of life. When I'm gonna remember that I did it the right way. At least I thought I did, I tried it my way. Turned out fighting for the better part of 2 decades. The best years are gone. Everyone that you knew, loved, and lost, yeah, they're all waiting on the other side. Already paid the full fucking cost, and I can't stand around here and keep counting no more. Don't want these bodies piled so sore of all these funeral notes, cards that I gotta write to the folks of all the kids who have fallen through the cracks. Well, if I write one more, I guess I might be next, and I don't care how it shakes out. I know I paid my heart all the way out, 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 all the way out.
Yes. Yes. Great job. Great job, brother. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job, Sean. That was beautiful, man. That's Sean Digg, personal song that he wrote. I guess I ought to go ahead and turn that off. But look how good I just did that, man. I just went blink, blink, and went right back in there. But hey, we got a special shout out. We got a special shout out to Gaston's wife. She was watching from work. I hope you have a great day, me and Sean. We appreciate you. We loved getting to talk to Gaston, and it was just it was amazing to hear his story. And I think he's set on to inspire many, and we are glad to be a part of his journey.
Absolutely. Thank you again. Thank you again so much. The name of that song is New Mike.
New Mike.
And I just seen somebody asking in the Ellen. Was it Ellen? Yes, it is Ellen. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. I see Tracy. I see Ellen. I see Gaston. Yeah, and William. I see William's having a little bit of trouble sending
Yes.
stuff over.
Yes. It might be on my end, William. If you just give me what I'll do is I'll work on it when we get done here, and I'm sure I can figure it out now that you've sent it to me on text on regular text message. I'm sure that I can now get it figured out. It's just going to take it's on my end now because I got to figure out the proper way to format it, but I can now. I think I can now. So, but I've got your number and we'll figure it out. We will figure it out, my brother, but you're good. You're doing good, man.
Yes, sir.
We got Miss Tracy in the house. Tracy's
Yep.
Local Learning. Shout out to Miss Tracy.
While we're talking about Tracy, I don't know if you were in here earlier, Tracy, but Gaston really gave a big shout out to you as
Yes.
well as being a guy. We appreciate every single one of you. But I figured, I don't know if you heard that or not, but I wanted to let you know that he appreciates all the support that you show to all of us, and we appreciate all the support all you show to all of us.
Yes, we still got 9 in the house, Sean. Still got 9 in the house, brother. Shout out to all 9 of you. Love, nothing but love to all of you. We got Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie still in the house. We got Els Endeavors in the house. We got Brother William Gaston. Appreciate you again, man. Thank you. You're always part of the family, man. Homestead Made Easy. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you for coming in. We had Boogie Time earlier. We had Mama Bowman earlier. We had MCK. We got golly, man, we got a lot of people surviving together. We got a bunch of people, man. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? It's because of the good vibes, brother. Me and you got nothing but good vibes for everybody. And I think it's addictive, man. I know it is for me. It makes me feel good. It inspires me. It makes me want to get up and get started. I look forward to this. I told my wife this morning, I said, you know, the one bad thing about this is I can't wait to go on. It's like I was texting you, like, it was like,
I'm probably gonna take it easy tonight. 2 hours later, hey man,
man, because I'm stoked, man. I love the fact that I feel the momentum. I feel that grip under our feet, and I feel the inspiration behind everybody else behind us, pushing us, and I feel, you know, our little community coming together in just such a good way, such a positive way, and pushing each other up and wanting to come share and wanting to come experience the Guy and Shine show together and experience what creating change is really all about, because it truly does start with a thought. That's where it all begins. And then we start processing them and we start learning from, okay, where am I really at? And for me, in my personal journey, it was about accepting that, like, okay, I'm this far down. I'm in the ditch, but I can get some grip now, and I can start working my way back out of the ditch. So, you know, Sean, let's play him another song. I've got another track loaded up of one I did, or I got another track of one you did. We're going to do them both. How about do you got one that you want me to play, or do you want me to play one of mine and then one of yours? I don't care.
You take the wheel. You pick.
Well, then I'll go with it just happens to be yours was the next, and then mine's the next, and then yours is the next. So I'll play yours, now mine, and then yours again, and then we'll be right through everything that we put in. So
perfect.
It works out pretty good on my end, because all I got to do is just go to the first one and hit. I know which ones have been played. I don't have to look at it like, okay, I've already done this one. I've already done this one. I've already done this one. I don't have to think about it, dude. But yeah, man. Okay, well, guys, shout out to 10 of you in the house. We're going to play. This is just so many miles between us. I wrote this about, about 10 years ago on a ride up to Maryland with my dad to take my son up there to see our family. And this is about them. And this is a guitar that they give me as a blessing gift. So shout out to my family. I love you guys. Thank you all, Mom, Missy. I know y'all are here. Thank you. Love you guys.
Yes, thank
to
you.
every one of y'all. We'll see you here in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Just so many miles between us, there can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you, some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you, and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest time, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
All right, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all's attention for that, man. That's a little song that I wrote back a while ago. Headed up to Maryland, just happened to be one of them. It just came right into my head. Didn't have to fight for it. It was there. And when I got there, I had never even sang the song. It's like, okay, I know what the chords are. I pretty much know where it's at. I'm almost, and we have those as songwriters or as people that sit down and write anything. You have those moments where things just come out.
Yep.
It works. It falls in line, and it's like, okay, that's all I can do with that. I'm moving on now. That's as best as it can go. But Sean, what a run for us this morning. We got shout out to 10 in the house. We got a bunch of comments that I obviously have not got to. Miss Tracy, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You have always just been nothing but supportive, and we hear you. We see you, and we thank you.
Yes.
We got Brother William. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It was one of them that I did not work hard on. I'm not gonna lie. It is
a beautiful song, man. Like I like how you put a song together. It's just like it's very unique. You know what I mean? Like in the best kind of way. Like you have your sound.
Thank you, brother.
I love it, man. I think.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, vice versa, man, because there's an admiration that comes in having, that bounce back between one another of, okay, well, I got this song that I wrote, or I got this song that I wrote.
Think of this. What do you think?
And it does, and it helps. I feel like I'm missing did I miss Asia? If I missed you, then I apologize. Because I don't see your comment, but if I did, I apologize, because I seen William say hello to you. But I apologize if I missed you. Howdy anyway. This is Guy and Shine. We appreciate you guys. We had a wonderful, wonderful visit with Gaston's guitar covers, and man, what a nice man. And
Yes, sir.
Just lovely to get to hear his story, and know that there's a reasoning behind everything, and there's a story behind everything, and being able to have that piece of the puzzle to add in there when you hear a song that he does. And when I think he's going to have words come to him one day that's going to come out, and he's going to have his song, and I pray for that. And I think that soon will happen. And even if it doesn't, his song is already being sang, just by him coming on and being willing to share in something, one that I'd never, that's something I never even truly heard of until, he mentioned it. And I still, I'm very new to what exactly it is, other than, his explanation and everything. And that's just, it's amazing the things that, we all are subject to go through some crazy stuff.
Amen.
In this journey that we call life, man. And I've told you the story, and I think I've told most of these people that's in here with us the story that, my band and I was playing at a little local bar, and my guitar player had been doing okay. He was a little bit sickly just because of just previous things, but he was okay. Nothing wrong. Went
Mhm.
to the gig that night, played. He did just fine. Woke up the next morning with a knot on the side of his neck,
Oh
and
my.
it was cancer, and it wound up taking him out of the world. And dude, there was no knot. I was right beside this man. He used to play on the right hand side of me, and the knot that was on his neck faced in my direction. The next night when we played out the next night, and he had this knot. He thought maybe he had some kind of like infection or something, or like
Sure.
some kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Laid out, and I could see this knot, dude. From one night to the next, there was no knot. And then the very next night, there was a knot that I could visibly see from where I'm standing at on the stage. I could look over and I could see that, man, he's got, like I see this, like it, he's got to be miserable,
Yeah, yeah, I would imagine, man.
Sure enough, dude, it wound up, being the last sickness that he ended up with, or, eventually it got him. And, sad because it's like, man, he was fighting other things and was doing good. And then all of a sudden it's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
man, where did this come from? And, it's all in God's time,
Well, it's like I said, when
and-
they paid you, homie, you got to go. You know what I mean? So it's a very unfortunate thing, and in whatever way it comes, and that's one of the things I'm most grateful for now is that better late than never. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I finally decided to, hey man, you're worth more than this. Like, you know what I mean? Because that sometimes, like, you just hit a wall, man. And like a guy I met one time, he said, Sean, you just stayed left a little bit too long where you should turn right, but it's not too late to take a right-hand turn now. You know what I mean? And something about that saying just kind of stuck with me. And every time I get to that place, I'd be like, man, maybe I'm a little bit too left right now. Get back on the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and that's really cool when we have anybody that comes on here. I mean, whether it was Mr. Weirdo, Boogie, Gaston, who's just on here now. Each story is so inspiring. You know what I mean? Like they're all like, everybody's got a story. And I think they're all worth hearing. You know what I mean? So
It is all worth hearing. And we got DBC Aquatics. I just seen his comment pop up. Hey man, we appreciate you, brother Ben. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. He does all things aquarium. Very nice man. He's always been kind to me and always supportive of everyone that I see him everywhere, it seems like. So I thank you for your time, and I thank you for being here with me and Sean. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Look, man, we have had one beautiful run, and it seems like I like hitting the lunch hour because it feels good.
yes, I agree.
Give people a chance to come in and hang out for a lunch break or something, and that's just cool. And I like the way that we're able to do our music now, where we've got it worked out, where we can share in between each other and then share it out. And then people like Brother William, who has stuff, and people like Gaston, now we're getting a handle on being able to put them out in the best light that we can.
Yeah.
Which is to do it that way and share their music out where you can hear it good and you can, listen to it well, So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, Sean. Shout out to Gaston. All of our people. We can't say it enough how much we appreciate it. And we're going to share one of Sean's another song of his. What's the title of this one? So I know I'm going to the correct Mundo. I've got in here that we haven't done yet. We've already done Silly Girl and New Mike, and you got Shine On. That's the only one that I haven't done.
Go with that one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a song called Shine On by Shine Dig himself. And yeah, we welcome you to Creating Change with Guy and Shine. This is the after show. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Heard some folks talking the other day, and it sounded like complaints. virtue, and I live long enough to see that in fact that is exactly the way it is. And if you wanna try to cut or push yourself straight to the front of the line, you best be damn sure you ain't taking no shortcuts, 'cause they all catch up in time with you. You don't need to believe me, only you do need to know. Live and let live. Tell me, how much more do you think you should get? Why don't you mind your own, and I'll do my best to do the same. I'ma do my best to do the same. Yeah, do my best anyway. Never been a cynic, but I'll admit it that the critics are tough. Doesn't matter how much skin you've got in it, it still cuts. But don't you let them see you, coward. Don't you tear back down. This is the one time that you need to stand your ground. Quitting is easy, it's always giving up. Hell, you can throw in the towel, but you might as well shut up. 'Cause there ain't nobody here that needs your tears. We got enough of our own. Yeah, maybe it's time for you, little man, to go back home until you will all grown up and you can see the differences. Gonna be a cup full of tears on your way. Heard some folks talking the other day, and it sounded like complaints to me. So I decided just to walk away. Then I woke up the following day, and it seems the same people saying the same things, and I'm wondering why it is so wasting my time.
I was like, he's lost in that interlude.
No, I lost myself in this thing, and I was like, I can't get back. I can't get. I was like, I mean, I was trying so hard. I was like, I seen you down there going. I'm like, I know it's over, man. I know it's over.
I was like, I
I'm
don't know what
trying.
happened.
I was
Gotta
over here
gut
like,
this.
dude, I know it's over. I'm trying to do this.
I was giving him one of these. I was doing this.
Dude, I got lost over here in the comments, right? I'm over here just kind of highlighting stuff, and then I don't know what happened, but when it was over, I went to the banners part, and I was supposed to be in the media part, and I'm looking through all this stuff, and I'm like, man, it ain't even here no more. I don't know how to turn it. Can't turn it off.
I think you were briefly lost in the space-time continuum.
Oh man, dude, it was like, whoa, what the heck just happened here, man? But that was Brother Shine in the house, man, with his song. What's the name? What? Shine on, man, shine on. Absolutely, guys, it's just been an awesome afternoon, man. Shout out to 9 people in the house, and I seen you elevated, Einstein. I gotta always say, man, it's always nice to know when I got a buddy in the house, and I know exactly who you are, and I appreciate you, my man. Thank you very much for being here. He said he loved all the music. from this morning. I can't find it again. Right here. Sean says, I really enjoyed the music today. Good job to all. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. And Memoirs of a Redneck, Barbie says, amen. And I appreciate that. Absolutely. Amen. And, you know, guys, it's just always, and I love this right here. This is Miss Tracy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely, Miss Tracy. That was a great song.
Thank you so much for the kind words.
Brother Sean.
DBC saying he's listened to it in his truck. He said he prefers listening to the music on here than the one on the radio. And thank you very much for that. It's incredible.
Awesome.
Your guys' words and comments, it adds a whole nother level to things. You know,
It does. It does. Shout out to all of them kind comments, because it inspires us, guys, because we're not paid millions of dollars. We're not paid nothing. It's just about love for doing it and love for building up something from the ground up, and love for sharing stuff of ourselves. I mean, you know, so those comments is our payment, indeed.
Yes, sir.
So thank you to all of you. We had Miss Nona Grace in the house earlier. We got Brother William still going, and Brother William says, awesome sounding. I dig it, Sean. It's got that 90s grunge feel. Yes, I dig it. Yes, I like it too, man. Awesome. Man, all these beautiful people. We got DBC still in the house. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Miss Tracy, thank you very much. We appreciate you always. Elevated Einstein, thank you, my brother. Redneck Barbie. Gaston said, everyone has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only had one all along. Indeed, brother. I like that. Indeed. And Gaston, you have a great day, and shout out to your family, your wife, your son. We're praying for your family. We're putting you up in our thoughts and our prayer. And we just appreciate you, man. You guys have, you know, when you come on here, you're allowing every ear that can hear your story a chance to find a way forward for themselves. And that is your payment. Mm-hmm. That's your platform and the people that you get to touch, because you don't know where this might go someday. You don't know what ear might hear it. Yep. And when you get to come on and share of yourself in an honest way like that, and you get to express how you see things when you're dealing with stuff and how it affects you, and especially for me and Sean, we appreciate how music became involved in that and has been a constant. And that's your payment. To me, that's my payment. And that's Sean's payment, is our platform to be able to speak these things that we feel and try to express it in a way that people can dig it and understand it through our music, through our words, our humor, and the fact that Sean misbehaves and does things that I can't control is beyond. That's not got anything to do with me. You know, he knows that there is customary strikes for every misbehavior that he does.
Yeah, a lashing, we call it.
It's a customary, you know, it's just customary. That's all it is. It's just, you know, but, you know, guys, we're having so much fun building this little community up and sharing our music with everybody and learning how to properly do it and how to bring you guys something that's besides our pretty faces on here and Sean's outstanding colored, you know, cheeks. You know,
I had to fire that last makeup professional because he just wasn't cutting it.
I called him immediately after the last show, and I said, it ain't got a dang thing to do with the lighting. It's you. Get out.
That's it. This thing is made to be pretty all the time.
Yeah. And I told him that. You know, I'm not going to have it neither. I don't like that. I don't like that because I got to sit here and look at you, and I don't appreciate that.
That's half the reason he's wearing the sunglasses. You see, the whole thing.
I don't want people to catch me like this at you. You know what I mean? You know, but man, it's music is so powerful, Brother William, and I'm gonna get it figured out how that me and Sean can share some things, you know, of yours along the way when you're able, because I'm new to this too, brother. So just know that it's not you. It's not. It's a combination of me not having a handle on certain things. Maybe you figuring out the proper way to go about sharing them. It's no big deals. We'll get it figured out and we'll have fun with it. Sean may have to contact you and have you send something to him, and then he'll definitely be able to get it over to me proper. Because I have issues myself. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I have a hard time too. So don't feel bad at all. I'll work with you. We'll figure it out together. DBC says, let's see right here. He says, all right, brothers, got to head back to work. Catch you brothers later. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. All Things Aquarium. Everybody, if you ain't been to see DBC Aquatics, or if you're interested in anything like that, or want to learn about anything like that, and just have somebody that makes you feel good when you click on, then go support DBC Aquatics. Thank you, Ben. We appreciate you, brother. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. And brother William, and we got Memoirs over Redneck Barbie. What a comedian. She's a funny gal, and she's just super supportive, and just, man, she's like one of them. Truly, she's a backstage passer, man. You know, by all means, a backstage passer. And if I'm missing anybody, Sean, I'm glancing. I got Els Endeavors. I see you. Tracy's. I see you, Miss Tracy. Gaston, he was here. Elevated Einstein, brother. I appreciate you. I'm trying, Sean. There's a lot. There is a lot of comments in here, brother.
Yeah, it's good. You're
I'm not reading the ones that's about how handsome I am. I'm skipping past it.
We'd be here for weeks.
Yeah, I don't want to take up everybody's time with that boredom. You know, I don't want to take over. And I've skipped over the comments about how cool I look in my sunglasses and stuff. I skipped over them too.
It's a given.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Because I was like, there's no sense in boring people with that. It's so monotonous. It's so just repetitive. It's just because it's over and over again here. It's like,
it's a
come
curse.
on, guys.
All the women want you, and all the men want to be like
it's
you. It's a curse.
You know, it's like I just don't know. You know, like, just quit it. My head. You know, it's just I get it. I get it. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for everything, though. For real, from the bottom of our hearts. Look here, Miss Tracy. Bam. Good vibes. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah, good vibes. Always good vibes. I like that. That's a good comment right there, Sean.
That's a great comment.
Yeah,
Beautiful comment.
Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it.
I love it, man. I love it. I like how fancy people get with, like, all them little, whatever you call them. What are they?
I know.
Words and stuff, whatever they are.
I know.
I can text like this with my opposable thumbs.
Yeah. I know. That's the problem with me and this daggone
keyboard technique. This is my texting
yeah. Because the computer's too big to hold and go like this with it. So you're like,
exactly.
And I got to be like this, Sean. I'm like, all right, let's see here.
We're gonna have prescription sunglasses, I think.
Well, they're so dark. It's like, God, I can't see the comment. I'm like, gotta get like that, man. Now the ones like Miss Tracy just put up with the big, like that one. Oh, I can see it from a mile away. I'm like, oh yeah, it says something in between there. Good vibes. I got it, man. I'm in there. But man, I love seeing all you guys in here. And Els Endeavor said, good vibes, guys. You two are funny. Thanks for the great music, and you are absolutely welcome. And thank you for coming and supporting. I'm out in my shine. There we go. I'm out in my shine voice. That's right. That's right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Cut and paste, right. Get with the program, cut and paste. Indeed.
Leaps.
Love it, man.
Leaps and bounds. Well, what do you figure?
Man, I figure we've done an excellent job. It's we're coming up on 1 o'clock. We've made it through the lunch hour, and I feel like we was able to. I mean, we got 8 people still in the house. Shout out to all 8 of you. We appreciate all of you. Shout out to everybody that hears this. Me and Sean, we appreciate you guys, man. You guys have just been stellar, and we're trying to up our game for you guys. We're trying to make this a place where people want to come. Where we hope that on Sean's side and my side, we've got stuff scheduled out and we've got things lined up because that's what we're working towards and that's what we're trying to build up. And as we get better, we're going to keep bringing it. We're going to keep bringing it every day. We're going to keep bringing it. When Guy and Shine come on, it's going to be good vibes, and we're going to try to have good music and some people lined up to come share for a little while about themselves, whatever they feel comfortable with. That's how I carry it.
Whether you read poems or you just want to tell your story about whatever it is, bring it up. And again, if you're not comfortable like coming right up, there's always a way where you can record it, and we can do like what you've seen us doing with Gaston and our own stuff here now. So
Yes.
never be afraid. Take your time and be brave, and be safe out there, all y'all. Like, thank you very, very much.
Indeed.
All
Indeed.
So I think
And if What the Quack is still listening, just know I seen your comment in there about my email. Come to one of my videos and drop me a quick comment, and then I'll be able to send you over my email, because I forgot about it just a little while ago when I seen it. But I did see it, and I'm remembering it now. So if you are here, I will get it to you. Just drop me a comment in my regular video, and I'll see that, and then I'll attach it to it for you. But
Yep. That's usually the best way to get our attention pretty well right away, is like any kind of comment that you send. Like we figure it out from there. Sometimes we're a little bit behind on the email, but and I find the email just makes everything in together. It's hard to find
it does.
You know what I mean? So when a message comes across, I know, okay, perfect, here we go. So
yeah, it does, man. But this has been good vibes, man. Good vibes. We've been on a 3-hour run. Sean, we've done a show with Gaston's guitar cover. Shout out again to him and his family, and just
him and his family. Yes,
good vibes, always good vibes. And shout out to everybody that's been riding here with us, man. We appreciate it. I mean, I can't say it enough. I can't go through the comments enough.
He will stay here for the next 3 hours.
I will. I'll be going back through the comments again, shouting everybody, because it's just, I feel that good about everybody.
Yes,
it just makes me feel so good. But me and Sean, we're gonna duck out. And we're just going to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate you guys being here. We thank you for being here. And we just hope that you guys have good vibes all day long. And we hope that we are part of bringing some of that to you. So from me to you, thank you. Like, subscribe, share if you feel so led. If not, we just appreciate you guys being here. So until next time, y'all take care. Sean, I'll talk to you back, man.
Yes, sir.
Good show, buddy. Good show. You did good. Did good. I'm still lost. We're still on. I'm still lost. Hey, how about I do an outro video? Hey, how about this one? I'll do an outro video. Hey, man, I'll talk to you here in just a few minutes. I'll give
Have
you
a great day, everybody. Thank you. Be safe. Tell the ones you love them, and keep on shining. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Indeed. Y'all take care. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down, take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.